Play. My name's Josh, and welcome to the channel. I'll be your host for the day. If you're catching this on the live, what's up? What's going on, guys? Every 100 likes we get, we're going to give some stickers away, guys. So as you join in here, make sure you crack that like button, and let's get on some fish. We've been tearing up the channel cats. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. Literally no idea how many catfish you could catch down here. You guys could end world hunger right here. Right here in Texas, you could end world hunger for good. There's so many fish to go around. What's up, Amy? How's it going? What's up, John? John says, hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Bugman says, first. Yes, sir. I think he was first. Fishing Fanatic, what's up, buddy? Ty says, long time no see, stranger. How's it going, Ty? Connor, what's up, brother? 806, what's up? What's up? Clint, hello from Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's up, Clint? How's it going, bud? You guys got some bad weather over there too, don't you? Didn't you guys have some snow or some cold weather roll through here recently? Something like that. Leo, doing good. How about yourself? We're in Texas. Hope you and Clayton are doing good. We are. What's up, Dean? How's it going, brother? Carlo from Germany. What's up, brother? Sharina, what's going on? Alan says everything is bigger in Texas. The catfish, channel catfish, are not bigger in Texas, Alan. They are not, buddy. Jason says evening. Steve in the house. Dean says they got rain all day in the UK. Man, that's a bummer. I'll tell you, yesterday it was cold, but the day before it rained over here in Texas, and then yesterday it was brutal. That wind was rough, guys. We ended up not staying through the night. It was so bad. Shelton says, you boys drive out there? Yes, sir. We drove all the way out here. William says, hello, guys. Any luck so far? William, the amount of catfish we've caught, I couldn't really even begin to count them. So, but Clayton did catch a 28.8 buff, I think it was. So he did gain a nice buff. That's your PB buff, right, bud? Yeah. I think that's his PB buff. Glad to see someone doing, yeah, I'll tell you, Ferrari, it's cold here too, brother. Spicy says, cold here in Ohio? Yeah. Cold in, it's cold everywhere, guys. I mean, just flat out, it is literally cold everywhere right now. So I brought the cold from Indiana, I think, because I was hoping to come down here and be 80 degrees wearing shorts, and I just brought it right with me. First time watcher, good luck. Well, hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Patrick says, hello, Josh and Clayton from Indiana. Yeah, from India, man. It's real cold up there too, ain't it? He did get one, John. Yeah. I think the picture's on that phone, so I can't show it to you. Lee says he hates the snow. I'm with you, man. I hate that snow. Oh my goodness. That's a bad word around my house. I don't even like the word. Carlo says, how long you fishing today? Carlo, we're going to be here for a long time, brother. We're going to be here for a long time. Fishing Frustration says, ads playing. Oh, I hope so. We need some ad money, baby. Let's go. Yeah. But so I don't know if you guys can see it through the camera. What's up, brother? But trees everywhere. If I was a bass fisherman, not to sound bad, this would be like a wet dream if you're a bass fisherman, because man, I don't even know where you'd start on the trees out there. Leo says, got wrestling practice. Nice, man. Tear it up today. Cold in the UK. How cold is it getting here? I think the low tonight is going to be in the 30s. I think the high may have got up to 50 today. It's a lot nicer today than it was yesterday. I believe the high was around 40 yesterday, and the low was, I think, in the 20s. I can't remember for sure, but with the wind coming in, I don't even know exactly how many mile per hour the wind was, but it was coming in hot or cold and hitting us right in the face, guys. Fish the snags, mate. Brother, if I could get one, if I could launch one out there, I mean, I guess I'd try. That's a long shot right there, brother. Yeah, that's a long way out there. We're throwing it hard, but we can't get that far. Very cold in Dallas. Dallas, North Carolina. That's a thing. I've never even heard of that. There's a town called Dallas, North Carolina. That's new to me, guys. I ain't never heard of that one. I know Dallas, Texas. How many other Dallases we got out there? Can you clear the lake? Yeah, I wish. Can you put a link of the fishing rods you're using here in the chat? Carlo, I can't put a link in the chat to them. I think there might be a link in the video description though, buddy. Anyfin is possible. You back in Texas for the Buffs? You got it, Anyfin. You got it. What's up, JBT? How's it going, brother? 52 in London and raining. Ooh, that sounds warm. Dallas, West Virginia as well. My goodness, there's a Dallas everywhere. About to get my construction job. Long day, man. Oh, hey, I'm telling you, that construction can be rough work. What's up, Brett? How's it going, brother? Yeah, construction can be rough work. Tristan says, caught any today? Clayton, have we caught any today?
No catfish I can think of.
About 400 catfish, something like that. A little town near Gastonia and Charlotte. Nice. I wish I could do magic. I would send my bait boat to you. Patrick, I'll have to hook up with you sometime. I'd like to check that thing out. You said you're in Indy? I mean, that's not too far from me. I'd like to give her a little test run. You know what I'm saying? Paris and Florence, just east of me. Okay, yeah, it must be a lot of Dallases. I figured that Texas had the rights to that one. That's like a big name down here. Back Your Carp says, hey Josh, enjoying the trip so far. Yeah, it's been cold, but having a blast, making some memories, you know, making some memories. We're down here with Austin Anderson, guys. He's from Carp Pro. What's his trailer say, son? Carp Pro. He's got a buff and guide service. I can't see, the doors are open now, but I think it's Carp Pro, buff and carp service. He's got us on one Buffy so far. The catfish are just horrendous down here. Not far from Old West Side. Oh, really? Yeah, I know where West Side Bait and Tackle is. Remember the series Dallas? I don't, Dean. The series Dallas. I'm not sure what that is. But, yeah, if you guys are down this way, he'll hook you up. He'll put you on some fish. Good to see you, buddy. Get on. We're trying, Mr. Rogers. We're trying, brother. It's the weather, I believe. It's the weather. Fishy 000 from England. What's up, brother? Junior and Bobby Ewing. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Dean. I couldn't tell you, bud. I ain't never seen that. I think wasn't there a movie called Dallas or something? I don't know about a TV show. I think Matthew McConaughey was in a movie like Dallas, Buyers Club or something like that. Catfish Bill says, new follow, great channel. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Baloo says, what's up? The sky, brother, the sky. Check her out. I'm going to show you. The sky right now, it's kind of the sun almost peeked out of the clouds for a little bit. It peeked out just long enough that I took my coat off and I walked down to my chair and I said, and I had to walk back up and get my coat because it was freezing again after that. The wind picked back up. Craziest thing I've ever seen. I missed that. Let me read that. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, yeah. Dallas Buyers Club, yep. Yeah, I never did see it, guys. I never did see it. Never did see it. Baloo, stop spamming the chat, brother. You're going to get banned. You're going to get banned. Oh, there's a fish somewhere over there. Ooh, that one sounded good for a minute. Guys, there's a fish on over here. Show this fish some respect. And hit that like button for him. Show this fish some respect, guys. Bring back a trophy. There you go. Let me get you guys on the other camera. Still on there?
Unfortunately.
All right, we got Justin from Kayak Catfish. He's reeling in his favorite fish over here, guys.
Oh, you know, I love some channel cats.
He loves channel cats, he said.
Channel cat hell, Texas.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if a man goes to hell for channel cats, he might be stuck here forever, you know? That'd be rough. Like I said, seriously, guys, you could end world hunger right here fishing this lake for channel catfish. It'd be nuts. Absolutely nuts. The sad thing is a lot of them are like, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches maybe, something like that. Very small. He did just catch one that was, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 pounds a little bit ago though, so. Ooh, that's a donk right there.
Man, oh man.
That's a donk right there.
Golly whopper.
Golly whopper. Got a nice 11.5 inch brown bullhead the other day. Nice. Yeah, that was a hog right there, guys. A beautiful fish in a tiny inlet. There you go. There you go. Tim says, hit that like button, y'all. I'm with you, Tim. I say smack that. Treat that like button like Will Smith treated Chris Rock right there. And give it a smack. What's up, Captor? How's it going, brother? Let's get it, y'all. Yeah, fish it, fish it, fish it. You have to come fish a lake by me in spring. Oh, in the UK, brother? I don't. Oh, wait, you're in Michigan. Yes. I want to come fish hauling. Hold on. Let me find you there. Send me a message on Facebook. I'm wanting to get up to hauling this spring, brother. So make sure you send me a message on Facebook. What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? Ken, what's up, brother? Jason, what's going on, my man? Love y'all's carp setup. Thank you, Catfish Bill. I appreciate that, bud. I'll give you a little scroll down on it. What's up, Keith? We got the Whisker Seeker 9'6". Abby Garcia 6500 Catfish Pro Rockets. And let's see here, Signet Pod, Edwards Custom Alarms. Doing good, Captain. How about yourself? We got Dave in the house. Jimmy says, are you close where you can? Clayton, we're a couple miles. We're a couple miles from there, Jimmy. A couple miles. Yeah, we drove all the way down here, Brian. Drove all the way down here. Yes, sir. 14 hours. Well, in Smokey and the Bandit, they said eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. But we went more like west, southwest. So, yeah, we went more south than anything. I think it's weird, like driving down here, it felt like we went west, but we were going mainly south. But if somebody would have put me to sleep and woke me up the next day, I would have thought I was in Indiana, guys. I'm telling you, the scenery, like the roads are not much different or anything. Gonna have to get Justin into a rod pod. He may have to get one. What's up, Carp 360? Keith says you need a rod pod, Justin.
A rod pod?
Yeah, that's what Keith said.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I can fit it on kayak.
Hey, that might be a video on. You just need a buzz bar on there. Lay it on there.
More gear on that kayak.
That's a video all on its own. Heck yeah, that'd be good clickbait right there. Oh man, guys, let me see what I missed here. What's up? 14-hour drive? Yes, 14-hour drive, guys. JG, bro. Oh, you got your license, Fishing Frustrations? Nice, brother. Nice. What's up, babe? Got the wife in the house. So how's that work if you're in the UK? Then are there like different restrictions, or what do you got going on with that? Rod pod on a kayak be a heck of a setup. That's what I'm saying. I agree with that, Backyard Carp. What's up, Sticky Ricky? How is the weather? It's still cold. It's still cold. Now Austin, he's got all kinds of bivvies and stuff set up for us though. So I mean, really, we could be a lot warmer, but I guess we're not smart enough to set in them. Instead, we set out here in the wind and get cold. You know what I mean? What lakes are we fishing? We're in Texas, Kenneth. We're in Texas. This is Josh, I forget. Yeah, yep, that's my wife, Jolene there. Sticky Ricky's got the laughing face. Is it snowing there, babe? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's about cold enough to snow here, so it's pretty close. It is pretty close. Yesterday, holy cow, it really could have snowed in. It really could have snowed, my goodness. The wind, especially, is kind of, so when it first got dark, that's when Clayton did catch that buff, but the wind kind of died down for a second, and man, it hit hard after that. Directly after it hit hard. That's a big looking water. Oh, it's huge. What's up, Richard? I mean, it's huge. That's what she said. It's huge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what is it? 27,000 acres, I think it is, guys. I think it's 27,000 acres over here. So that's pretty nuts. Captor, we caught 2 common carp yesterday. Steve, we're doing good, brother. How about yourself? But we caught 2 common carp yesterday. Catfish after catfish after catfish. And one buff. But I got a good feeling about tonight. I think tonight is going to be the night. So we're liable to get on some big ones. Clayton, how many did you say he's going to get? 5 of them? Clayton says we're gonna catch 5 buffs tonight. That would be all. I'd love to see somebody reel in like a 50, 60, 70 pounder. That would be awesome. I don't think I've ever seen one that big in person. Only videos, I think. How's the stream quality, guys? Because I know my service isn't too good right here where I'm sitting at. What's the stream quality looking like right now? Decent? Is it a smash or pass? Thanks, Josh. Just got in from work. Nice, man. Hope you had a good day at work. 2,700 acres of water. 27,000 acres, Captor. 27,000, I believe it was. Clear, looks good, looks good. All right, nice, nice. Sweet. Everybody says looks good, perfect, nice, all right. Yeah, 27,000 acres. So I was gonna try to put that into perspective, but I don't know anything comparable in size. What's big carp over there? I think there's been a 40 caught out of here, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think somebody's caught one over 40 pounds in here. The 2 that Clayton caught yesterday were what, 10, 12 pounds maybe? Something like that. Real pretty fish. They were short and kind of chunky, you know. Is it the same size as Del Hollow, Brett? Yeah, I didn't know if this was bigger or smaller, so pretty comparable it sounds like. Austin was telling us that some of these other lakes are like 2, 3, 4, 5 times bigger than this place. So it's exactly the same size as Del Hollow, 27,000 acres. How are you feeding your swim? Jason, let me put you on the other camera here. And I'll show you what, like I said, we're on a guided trip with Austin Anderson. Since I got you on the tripod, well, hold on there. Let me get that flip back around. All right, so he's got a kayak over there. Austin has a kayak and he's been putting in buckets and caught catfish before. And everybody told me, they said, listen, Josh, you go down to Texas, don't get mad, don't give up because of the catfish. They said it can take 2 or 3 days before they stop hitting. And what he's doing is he's putting bucket after bucket in, trying to get them nice and full. Maybe they'll choke to death on it. I don't know. That's what we're hoping for anyway. But he's got a kayak. He kayaks it out. Let me switch you to the other cam here and I'll show you. He's got some marker floats out there as well, guys. He's got a whole mixture. He's got corn, boilies. He's got it all out there. If I can get my camera to work right. Gotta love technology. So, all right. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a marker float straight out that way. And then he's got one over here to the, that'd be to your guys' left. But 2 marker floats, these 3 rods here. So me and Clayton drove down, right? So we brought our own rods, we brought our own gear. We fished before and we'll probably stay another day or 2 and do some fishing somewhere down here as well. So we got our own gear, but where we're at, I don't know. We're throwing maybe 40 yards past the big marker float, maybe. Over to the right a little bit. So depth, I think he said it was around 14 foot or something like that out there. Looking at Puget Saturday and Scooter. Okay, cool. Could you use the kayak to take a rig to the beach? You could use a kayak to do that, Jason, but here's the problem right now. The catfish are so bad. I mean, I'm talking like 8 to 10 inch channel cats are just so bad. I think I had a picture of one of these catfish on my other phone. Let me show you what it looks like and then you'll have an idea on what I'm talking about here. I mean, they're on the phone I'm streaming with, guys. So I guess I don't have one on here, but I'm telling you. Like Austin was saying, you don't want to take and kayak a bait out there 200 yards or 150 yards and then have to reel in a channel catfish this long every time you get it out there, you know. So he's baiting up where you can cast to, which is definitely smart for sure. But he's doing it right. You just got to put the time in, guys. And you know how fishing is. I mean, some days you tear them up. So it's all about being in the right spot at the right time, you know. So I got a lot of confidence in him. He's kind of world renowned for buffalo. So if anybody's gonna get us on him, it's gonna be him. It's big enough to sleep in. Okay, I'm not sure what we're talking about on that one. It's about patience, exactly, William. Who caught the 29? Clayton reeled it in, Bass and Carp. Clayton's the one that reeled that one in. Maybe the picture's on this phone for that. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was on the other phone. Oh, no, I got a picture on this phone. So there's the one and only buff so far. It was 20, what was it? 28.8, I think, or something. Maybe it was 29.8. I can't remember, guys. Half the time I can't remember my own name, so. But yeah, nice looking fish. Richard says use halibut pellets to fish for catfish. Yeah, I mean, you can for sure. Steve was asking what vehicle. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I'd like to have a conversion van. That's what I'd like to have. There's so many catfish in Texas. The people in Texas will never go hungry. Patrick, I'm serious. I really think you could end world hunger with just down here on Lake Fork. I honestly believe you could end world hunger with it. Changed my mind. I don't know how. I mean, it's crazy. If you were to stay on top of these, like the bean meal that we're throwing on these 3 rods, almost as soon as it hits the water, you get one, beep, 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 beep. It's nuts. Now, the 2 rods with the tiger nuts aren't doing nearly as good catfish-wise, I guess. We're catching maybe 1 catfish on the tiger nut compared to like 3 on the 12 millimeter boilies, but yeah. All my spots from 2 years ago hardly fished. I had to look for fish surfacing. Yeah. And now earlier in the day, we saw some fish surface out there when the wind kind of calmed down and the waves kind of calmed down. We did see some, we're hoping, whether they were or not, in our brains, we're going to say they're buffs. That way we feel better about it. But yeah, no, I think we saw some surfacing out there. So that's a good sign. I'd like to see a nice common carp too, I'd like to see a big old 20, 25, 30 pounder come out of here. I think that'd be cool. I mean, we need to just get the catfish out of here. JJ says, howdy fishing frustrations. Shout out to the UK. Yes, sir. We probably need to bait those 2 rods up, actually. And I don't think anything's messed with this right rod, has it, Clayton? I don't think nothing's messed with the right rod. Ever since they've been here today, I don't think any has. Are you baiting up, Austin? Yeah. All right, I'll bring you guys over and let you see what he's doing over here. Battery pack don't fall off. We'll set you right here, and then you guys can watch him take the kayak out. And Chad, I want to know, are you rooting for him to make it out there, or are you hoping he flips over on the way out? What we got? You guys want him to make it or flip it? Where's your heavy duty hat, Josh? It's up there on the bank, man. It's up there on the bank. So, but yeah, like I said, he's got buckets and buckets of bait that he's thrown out. If I was a gambling man, I'd say he's thrown at least 50 pounds out since we've been here, because he's been boiling up corn, corn pellets, trying to think. I think I've seen some boilies. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I make it too cold, yeah. How long have you been fishing in that spot? I think we started yesterday at like, 10, I think it was. There might be a catfish on one of those. It's too cold to get wet. I know, you're right. You're right. I netted that buffalo and I kind of leaned down and got water in my boot last night. And man, I was freezing. We ended up going to a hotel and getting a hot shower and getting some sleep there. We just couldn't hack it. I'm going to be honest. Just couldn't hack it straight up. Too cold. Austin stayed here the whole night too. I felt bad. When I was leaving, I said, are you sure you're safe? Because, yeah, I felt bad leaving him. Near Northampton, 90 miles. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, there's the, can you guys see the marker float out there? But he's just dumping it in. I think that might be corn there. I can't really tell, to be honest with you. It was cold at Mill Creek last week. Yes, I bet it was. But even then, I think it was colder here this week than you guys had it at Mill Creek. I had no idea that I was going to be this close to Mill Creek. Even when I got here, I didn't realize it was this close. How's things? Did you get your Whataburger? Scooby-Doo, I don't even want to hear you guys talking about Whataburger there in the chat. Who was it that said, oh man, I had Whataburger, and I said, ooh, Whataburger. I had Whataburger, and I said, what is this, a burger? What the heck? We had the worst Whataburger experience you could think of. I took a picture of the food after we opened it up, and our fries, they were almost raw, just barely stuck in the fryer. Just barely stuck in the fryer. Doing what you have to do in these big Texas lakes. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got to have the bait in there. But who was it that was telling us? Bass and Carp, it was you, wasn't it? I seen you just dropped a comment. It was you, I remember now. I'm pretty sure it was you. Yeah, I'm never going back. Never going back to the Whataburger. Didn't you say that you had a Whataburger and you said, ooh man, Whataburger? We had the opposite experience. I was like, oh man, what is this, a burger? Mine had stale McDonald's, like it looked like a McDonald's kind of bun. Stale, hard. My fries, I got a picture of it. I ought to post it up. I think I did post it up on Facebook, but they weren't golden brown. They were just, you know how you cut up a potato and they're just white? That's exactly what mine looked like. It was disgusting. Clayton didn't even eat his. He actually threw his, he took one bite of his burger and threw the rest of it away. 30 bucks for it too. Stellar Lake Fork, it's 27,000 acres. They used to be all, nah, I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they got good food, guys. We just had a bad experience. So I'm just running my mouth a little bit, but I'm sure it's delicious. We just had a bad experience, yeah. It happens. It was bad enough I won't be going back though. Some other people said eat Whataburger, or not Whataburger, what's the other? In-N-Out burger, I think it is. I think a bunch of people said try that too, but I didn't see any around this area. I think they're about an hour away. 70's already got a bunch of accidents. Guys, we saw like 6 wrecks on the way down here, all semis too. All semis. All right, guys, I'm gonna take this back over here. Hopefully my battery pack don't fall off. I'm sure it will. But yeah, we saw 6 of them, I believe. And we just come up on them right after they'd happened, so we was lucky. That could have been bad. Oh man, for you guys that wasn't listening to the last live stream, oh my God. So we come down, what day was it, Saturday? And we decided to get a hotel room about 2 hours away from where we were going to be fishing, you know, and go up there. We just got a cheap hotel room. Everything's good. We're going to leave. I started the truck from the room with the remote start, walk outside, get in the truck, and I look, and Clayton's window is down. So all of our gear was sitting inside there. We had cameras. My wallet was in there, I think, so with all my credit cards, debit cards, all that kind of stuff. That could have been rough, guys. That could have been a bad day. I probably would have just went back home. I mean, so they could have unlocked the truck. They could have got in the tailgate, got my fishing gear. That could have been rough. We got Zach from UK. What's up, brother? Catch some big mirrors. Oh man, I'd love to come up to the UK, man. I'd love to. Once we hit the lottery, we're on our way. We're on our way. Use potato bread for some decent sized bluegill. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll work for sure. Potato bread's good to eat too, in case, you know what I'm saying? In case you didn't know that, I like my potato bread. Clayton's like, that story is so yesterday. Yeah, he don't want me telling that story, does he?
That was your fault.
He said it was my fault. I mean, I don't know. I might have rolled the window down, but he should have realized it. What did the buff get caught on? John, I can't remember what, I don't see Austin, but once I see him, I'll ask him. I can't remember what he had on at that time. Any Carper buffs? Yeah, Mike, the biggest buff was 28.8, I think it was. I think he was using what, like a 14 mil boilie at that time with a little stick mix with some panko in it, I think, but I can't remember for sure. The truth, yeah, exactly. Yes, sir. But we'll probably bait 2 of these up here in a second. I just decided, so we won that Nash gift card over on Facebook with Big Carp Tackle. So I got a bunch of Nash stuff, and we're trying to use up some of these Scope X squid boilies. Show you what they look like. They get washed out in the water pretty easy. And then we got some of this citrus plume juice, they call it. I don't know much about. I thought this was like a goo that let in the water, but it doesn't appear to. But it did stick to the bait pretty good. But you catch the old state carp. I'm not sure what you're talking about on that one. See where the hole is on this. That's what she said. Got him. Pull some of these out and put them in my hand here. But right there, guys, they're 12 mil. I like to use smaller baits a lot. I feel like rig weary fish, you know, might hit a smaller bait. I don't know. Who knows? The downside is you can catch a lot more little fish because they can get it in their mouth. Thoughts on the Nash baits? Money well spent? Well, John, I haven't really messed with it enough to say. I mean, I couldn't give an honest opinion right now. I did get some wafters and pop-ups too in the citrus line. So we'll try them out next year. See what happens. Any fish living in the creek will bite your bait. Best spot for beginners. Yeah, well, as you can see, this isn't a creek. This is not a creek. So this thing is huge. Like I said, 27,000 acres. It's huge. That's what she said. It's huge. Can you get hemp seed over there? Yeah, Simon. Yes, hemp seed's great too. Sticky bait for me, krill and manila. Okay, gotcha. But let's see here. What was I talking about? Oh, the hemp seed. Yeah, I used to put hemp seed in all my pack baits. What's up, Steve? How's it going, buddy? It's half a seed. Yeah, you ain't lying. It's good size. It's not the biggest lake I've fished, but it is good size. Compared to a lot of places I fish, it's huge. Mainline and sticky baits are the best. Gotcha. Yeah. I haven't used mainline, I don't think, unless I've used it and forgot about it. I think Big Carp Tackle carries that too, but I don't know. I typically don't mess with their stuff too much, other than if I win a gift card or whatever. If we don't have the, I think that bag's up there in the back of the truck, ain't it? If you want to get it, we'll show it to him. Steve, the bite is good for catfish. For catfish, the bite is good right now. We just got to wait it out and wait for the buffs to come in. The cell is the top boilie. Nice. I had 50 and 60 pound carps on it. Nice. Awesome. Like I said, but see, like when people talk about 50 and 60 pound carps, the first thing that comes to my mind, right, is I get people all the time, hey, how do you catch a big carp? It's the same with any kind of fish, right? So we're after big buffalo, really. That's our main target. But if you're fishing a place that doesn't have big buffalo, you can't target them. You got to fish a water that has big fish, guys. I mean, that's just the cold, hard facts. You can fish a place that has 5 pound carp and catch 5 pound carp. If you're after a 30 pounder, you're just not going to get it there. So just like your 50 and 60 pounder, you have a place that has that. So that's a big advantage right there. If you're fishing a place with 50 and 60 pound carp, they'll be caught on just about any bait at some point in time, you know. They're an opportunistic feeder. So if they're hungry and there's a meal laying down there, they will hit it. 8 mil spicy sausage pellets. Nice. Can you tell which fish I can caught in this lake besides carp and catfish? There's bass in here. I guess big crappie bass. Richard says we have private lakes over here who have big carp. Yes. Zach, we're in Texas. Jimmy says talk to him. Here, fishy. Hey Josh, you buy some Procure corn gel? I've never really liked that stuff, to be honest with you. I've never really liked that Procure Patrick. I know a lot of people use, I've seen it in the Catfish and Carp's video. What depth? Mike, I think he said it was 14 foot, I think is what he said it was. I could be wrong. Golf course in the back always has the best fish jumping around. Shame it's closed off all year. Okay. Yeah, I mean, golf course ponds usually have big grass carp in them too. Man, they usually got big grassies in there. If you're into that kind of thing, they got them. They put them in there to keep it clean, you know. But I'll show you guys. So we got wafters and pop-ups. This is the citrus from Nash as well. So we do have wafters and pop-ups. Are they any good? I couldn't tell you. They do come with a little spray, it looks like. So since I've switched over to the Scopex squid, I've only caught one catfish since we switched over to that, versus the homemade style boilies that really bleed and bleed and bleed. So it's dropped, you know, the bite dropped way down, but that could be a good thing too. Scopex is very good. Yeah. We're using hair rigs is what we're using, guys. We've got, I think, so one of these has a twister, a Nash twister size 4 or a size 6 on it. I can't remember. And the other two have Fang X's, I think, from Nash. I think they're size 6s. Like I said, we won that big carp tackle gift card, so I had to get a bunch of Nash stuff. And I like those two particular hooks. They're the same hook that I use that aren't branded Nash already, so I like them, and I figured, hey, let's get them. A couple other things we did get. I got a nice tripod for the weigh sling. Got one of those. Enterprise Scope pop-up corn. There you go. Nice. You know, I've got a lot of different pop-up corns and stuff like that. American Carp Society has one. Amazon, you can get a bunch of them off there super cheap. But I don't know. I typically use the real deal myself. Just like on the corn, you can make it so cheap. You know, how much is a bag of maize now? It used to be about $4, but with inflation and all that stuff, it's probably more like $10 now. Big Balls says, Big Balls Fishing. You got me. I like it. That's a good name right there. What's up, Hooks and Hammocks? Dan Boy says, hey, bud, how's it going in Texas? It's going, brother. It's going. On a water that size, I doubt it matters too much what bait, more about waiting for the fish to come. You got it, Simon. There you go. You got it. Really? How much snow are we supposed to get up there at the house, babe? What the heck? Yeah, one buff, Dan Boy. I'll show you a picture of it for you guys that are just joining in. One buff so far. But I got a feeling. Oh, $10.99. $10.99. All right. She's so fine. $10.99. But there's the picture of it right there. Yeah. So it was 28.8. 28.8, I think is what it was, or 28.8, or maybe 29.8. I can't remember. We did get it on camera, so we might try to put something together on it. See what happens anyway. Guys, we're only at 61 likes. Let's get it, y'all. Pump that like number. Let's go. Let's get it. Get the like train going. Choo, choo, chug it. Let's get it. 100 likes. We're giving some stickers away, guys. Let's go. Is that Clayton's first buff? It's not his first buff, Steve, but it's his PB buff. It's his PB, but there we go. We got the like train going now. Let's go. Choo, choo, chug it. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Fishing Fanatic says 60. She's climbing now, Fishing Fanatic. She's climbing. I use on the weather, Poland on Carp Scopex dumbbells, and this my killer on sport competition. What is the temperature of the water? I'm not sure what the temp is right now. I'd say 50s maybe. Did they say it's cold in Texas? It's cold. Yes, Minnow, it's cold, buddy. I can't get Sinister on as my main phone. Okay, gotcha. Must have been talking to somebody else. But yeah, he's caught a couple little ones. I don't even remember what my PB buff is, to be honest. I think it's a little over 30 pounds. It's been several years So I can't remember exactly, but I've caught a few of them in the mid-20s too. What's the air temp, Todd? It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. I already lost my other phone, guys. It says it's maybe if I get enough service. I don't know. Now I can't get service on this phone, so as long as the one that we're using keeps working, that's good enough for me.
I'll do it.
So it's not saying. I've never caught one there in Montana. Oh, really? So do you guys not have buffs in Montana, Dan Boy, or y'all came at a weird time? The cold front hit last Friday. I know.
52.
It's 52 degrees. On this photo is a Siamese carp. Siamese carp, those are from Thailand, right? How do you get service out there? I don't know. We really don't have much service out here. That's the thing. They're there, just never ran into one. Okay. Well, maybe you get you a big boy out there. We're hoping. I would love to see somebody crack one 50s, 60s, 70s. That'd be awesome. Austin, our guide, he used to hold the junior. Did you have the junior lake record or junior world record? Oh, he had the junior world record, guys, for a long time. So he knows what he's got going on. That's for sure. Yes, sir. He might get us on. Hey, Clayton's the right age too, right? Hey, junior world record coming up, guys. We gave Justin every chance. I told him he could hold the biggest record today for 30 minutes. We gave him every chance. Oh, he's still gonna do it? Okay. Time's running out. I need a hot shower. Siamese carp belong from Mekong River in Asia. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know. I've seen Asian carp. I've actually caught an Asian carp before. Our waters are huge. Are huge. Our rural one lake I've been figuring out, they have 70+ pound big mouth buff. Oh man, big mouths. I think they're a little bit harder to catch though. What's up, Jason? How's it going, buddy? Caught one buff, brother. One buff. Thanks for coming, Connor, bro. It's carp. Yeah. Yes, sir. But yeah, we've caught one buff. But the good news is the kitty cats ain't messing with us too much. So
You haven't caught any buff today.
biggest buffalo I've hooked up here was big enough that, let me see that. I thought it was a nice muskie. Oh man. Yeah, he probably put up a good fight being, since you said you snagged him. Yeah. So what, you was fishing for a muskie with like a lure or something and snagged him? What's up, Derek? How's it going, brother? But so there's one of two things happening right here, okay? So either the catfish have laid off or catfish hate Nash, what is it? Scope X squid boilies. There's one of two things going on here. I'm not sure which one it is, but Derek, it's been cold, buddy. It's been cold. Yeah, JJ says, I just noticed you put "it's cold" in the title. And and I'm not lying. It's cold. My wife did say that we got snow in Indiana right now. So you had a kitten show up at our house this morning, babe. I ain't taking in no more cats. That cat is not coming in. Every time I go fishing, there's a stray cat that comes over and finds me. Yeah, no more on that. So any of you guys have used the Nash citrus plume juice? Is this, it says plume. So isn't this supposed to be like a goo, kind of like a quart of goo or something? When I put it on, it didn't really bleed in the water. It did seem to stick to the bait, but it didn't really do any bleeding on there. Snowing earlier? Yeah, she said it's snowing in Indiana. He says she took it in. No catfish, or no catfish. Yeah, no catfish and no cats for us. Neither one, guys. Let's get it. We need a carp or buff. 40-pound carp or 60-pound plus buff. That's what we need, guys. Can we get a here fishy in the chat? Drop the fishy. Let's get the here fishy in the chat, guys. Drop the emojis. Word got out fast that y'all bring the kittens in. It must have, JJ. Somebody must have heard and just started showing them up or showing up and throwing them at our doorstep. So try getting in. I fed it, and yeah, saw you guys on Local Marks Fishing. Yeah, Local Marks. Man, I'll tell you, he goes live for like, gee whiz, almost every day of the week. And if he gets a super chat, he plays a song on his guitar. I really enjoy watching it. I really do. Can you explain to me what exactly is a muskie? Muskie method. I know this method used on pike. But I don't fish for muskie, brother, or I tell you. I know a lot of guys that fish for muskie use around a 7'6" rod that's capable of casting decent amount of head because they're throwing the big baits. But other than that, I don't know too much about it. Scopex squid is my favorite bait for carp. All my largest carp have came on Scopex. It takes a while in my experience. Yeah, and that could be. It's hard telling. Salt and chili gets the big ones. There you go. Sometimes you got to salten them up. Right now we got the chilly weather. Yeah, he does fish hard, doesn't he? He does. You're hung up? We hadn't got hung up at all over here, had we? That's on the right rod. That's the first time I threw it that far right. What's up, Justice for All? How's it going, buddy? Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us. Listen, if you guys are new to this channel and you love fishing related content, smack that subscribe button, y'all. We'd love to have you as part of the community. It's high dollar fishing for muskie. Yeah, I'll tell you, honestly though, if you really think about it, fishing in general is high dollar anymore. I remember a time where stuff was cheap. I know that seems like that was in the very distant future, but at one time it wasn't too bad. But everything's expensive now. What's up, Keith? How's it going, brother? Coming down with the snow. So here's the thing. I'm sad because I don't know what we're going to do when we come back. We ain't going to be able to do any fishing in Indiana. I smacked something else. Now my wife is glaring at me. Oh, no. Would love to see the rigs. That's perfect. Here, let me show them the rigs, huh? All right, so on this one here, we got, settle down there, Tiger Nut. We got a little blowback rig is what we're using right here. Hold on, let me, like it got twisted around. Well, we got a little blowback rig. I think this is the Fang X or what ash. So got a little Tiger Nut on there, little on there, you know what I'm saying? And then we got a number 2. We're packing it right around the actual, right around the hook itself. QC says, hey everyone, what's up, QC? Justice for All says, done on that like button. Boys, we're almost to 100 now. Let's get it. We're just a few away. Let's get it. I got it. Oh, okay. I guess Clayton's got it. He's got it. So what was the buffalo caught on? Austin, what was that buff caught on? Do you remember? A pineapple boilie? What size? What size was it? Okay, 12 mil pineapple boilie. Simon says all that goose stuff catches the angler more. Simon, you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong on that one. You ain't wrong. I've said that for years. Coming from a guy that sells carp flavor, I think flavors, me personally, I think they catch us. And I'm guilty of it because I love using the stuff because of the smell, you know. Tuesday, so Tuesday, that's when he caught the nice buff, Derek, Tuesday. Late in the year, bright and fruity is a good combo. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think a lot of it catches us more than the fish, but I still use it because I got hopes for it, you know. I think the number 1 flavor for me that I think has added a few extra fish to, for me anyway, is crab. I've caught more fish on crab, I think. Be careful with the pod there so you don't hit it. There you go. Nice sling out there. I wasn't live yesterday, Derek. You love Tractor Supply baits. Hey, I got you, Ricardo. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. The Tractor Supply has got all the goodies. Somewhat reasonable. I use a lot of sweet feed pellets. I mean, there's just so many. You got range cubes, sweet feed pellets. Oh, we're back. We're back, guys. We're back. Use bread balls and corn, but you don't want to get what says steam-rolled oats at Tractor Supply. At least the one around the way. That's more like barley. I made that mistake, and then I had a buddy. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to get mine there," and I said, "Dude, you're not going to be using them." He's like, "Oh yeah, it's the same." I called him and asked him, and he went there and he's like, "What is this?" So yeah, and once you open a bag of that, you can't bring it back either. But it almost looks like rolled barley or something. The Tractor Supply steam rolled oats. So Consider carp water cows. Exactly, damn, exactly. Yeah, those are good for baiting up, but not. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. But yeah, I guess you're right. I call them little water piggies, is what I call them. A good bed of ground bait will always catch. Yes. I have a question. In the USA, a mandatory fee for catching fish, or is it free for people who want fishing? Well, as far as that goes, you have to pay for a fishing license. What's up, awesome fishing man? So you got to have a fishing license over here in the States. Each state is different too, right? So I have fishing licenses in Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, Texas, Tennessee. I don't remember if I said Tennessee yet. So yes, you got to have a new license in every state, and they can range from 50 to like 80, 100 bucks. It's crazy. You'd think you'd buy one license and it would work for everywhere. And you would also think that the rod limit would be the same everywhere, but that's not the case. So I've recently found out when we came down here, I thought that I thought you could only use 2 rods in Texas, and which is true. But if you're fishing on a water that's bigger than 75 acres, I guess, it's unlimited, which is cool. Albert says fishing license is BS. I mean, hey, you're not wrong. So you guys ice fishing with us in the winter? Woo! No ice fishing for me, brother. Waiting for you to come get your Canadian license. I'm telling you. What's up, Randall? What's up, buddy? Kids are allowed to fish free usually. Yeah, you're right, usually. Now in Tennessee, kids don't get to fish for free. Clayton had to have a junior fishing license, I think it was. Can't wait for the hard water. Not me. Not me. You got to have stamps in PA too. Oh man, that sun's hit me right in the eyeball, guys. I got to put the hat down like this. Minnow dunkers. What part of Ohio are you from, brother? What part of Ohio? That one got a tiger nut. You want to try a boilie and see if that makes a difference? The UK fishing license fee goes to the Environment Agency. Just imagine fishing with 5 rods and then fighting one fish and having. Hey, I like that though. That's what I get into. Not in the divide. Exactly, William. I think I saw you mention something about, what did you mention? Something about night crawlers? Night crawlers, I mean, they work good, you know what I'm saying? We got Porthos. What's up, brother? He says, hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm doing great, yes. You want me to do it or you got it? Did the bait stopper come off? Still got it? Okay. Don't accidentally swallow it. Where the deer and turkey are, there you go. I had a double once. It was so fun. Well, here's the thing, right? So I really like the pods, especially for live streams. I think rod pods are great for live streams, but I really like my stainless stands because guess what? The rod's locked down and he can't go nowhere.
Did
you want to use one of these?
in there?
No, there's a wafter in there if you want to try a wafter. But I really like the stands too because the rod's locked down. Over here, now we had what up there at Michigan, I think we had 3 or 4 on at one time on the rod pods, and that was something right there. That was wild, wasn't it, bud? Wow. Like we're holding rods like this, and oh man, if you guys want to catch carp, all right, why don't you try one of those? Put a crab one on there and see what happens. Make sure it's a bottom one. But if you guys want to catch carp after carp after carp, go up to Ford Lake in Michigan. You'll thank me later, or you might not thank me because you go through so much bait. Sounds like a great time, Ricardo. It was, man. We went up there. We chased the like one of Clayton's favorite YouTubers is Carl and Alex. You know, they do like cinematic type videos. You guys, if you guys are carp fishermen, you already know. But he's like, man, I'd like to go fish. So we went and fished, and he like stood in front of the signs and stuff. It was awesome. Carp County says, what's the weather down there in Texas? It's cold. Did you get those stickers? QC Brian, you should have had them already, buddy. Yeah, you should have had those last week at least. Great Lake at St. Mary's. Yeah, I fished that, or I haven't fished it. I've been to it, but I want to fish it. Is it the same way? Indiana ice fish in Ohio for saw guys. Okay. Dermot says, what's up? My biggest adrenaline run was when my dad's rod started screaming drag while he was in the bathroom. Turns out the big surprise was a tarpon. Oh, wow. Wow. Only us OGs know it as Carl and forever be Carl and Alex to me, JJ. I can't bring myself to say just Carl, but yeah, I can't wait. Supposedly they might have a video coming out for oh man, Blackfoot Reservoir up there. Supposedly there might be a video coming out for that. I don't know. I hope so. That should be a good one. I heard they caught thousands.
Thousands?
That's what I heard. I heard they caught like thousands of carp. Maybe it was hundreds. I don't know. But I think I heard thousands. Can you imagine that? Real pretty mirror carp, low Buckeye Lake. Never been to that one. Me too. I fished a lot of tournaments there. Okay, nice. There's a couple places I'm going to be trying in Ohio this year. I'm not going to give out the locations right now, but yeah, there's a couple places I'm going to try over there. Buckeye Lake rocks. Ty, you're from down there around Paint Creek, you said, right? I think we may get down there and try to get on one of those, because that's where I believe the Ohio state record carp is from, if I remember correctly. What is Ohio? 50 pounds, 45 pounds, something like that? I can't wait to see what we get out of the White House next year, guys. Always On says, hey, Josh, what's up, brother? How we getting on? We're getting, that's for sure. The water right there looks pretty good. It does. Vlogging, fishing in Poland too. Nice. When I fly to USA next year, we can film fishing together. What is the best season? The best season for fishing up here is probably fall or spring, I would say. Probably fall or spring. A couple places in different states we like to get to. Yeah, exactly. Do you have a bite on that one? Oh, the line just not tight. But yeah, probably, definitely not summer. Summer is probably the worst time. Spring before the mosquitoes come out, and fall after they're dead is. We do a lot of night fishing in the summer, and it's terrible. Winter sea fishing is best. Gotcha. Was caught in the 60s. Oh, okay. Well, hey, maybe it grew since then. Some of them carp live to be pretty old. I know the average lifespan is what, 15 to 20 years, I think, but there's been some of them live, what, 50, 60 years, I believe. And there's been buffalo live, I forget, 80, 100 years or something like that, guys. So sometimes they can live for a long time. 100% of the time, it works 50% of the time. All right, guys, I see we got over 100 likes here. Let's give some stickers away. Let's do it. I wasn't paying attention. All right, everybody in the chat, drop me a number between 1 and 1,000. One number per person. If you pick multiple numbers, you're disqualified, guys. So one number per person, between 1 and 1,000. Let me look here. It looks like my chat may have even quit working. All right, like the crappie. Let me see here. Crappie fish in Paint Creek. Oh, nice. I hear there's big crappie down here in Texas. But and here's how it works. If you're in the USA, I'll toss them in an envelope and pay the shipping charges for you. If you're in another country, you can win the stickers, but you got to pay the shipping. It's like $1.40 for an international stamp, I think. Adam says, evening, Josh and Clayton, and everyone in the chat. What's up, Adam? Guys, just use Mr. Buddy Heaters out on the ice. You can fish in a t-shirt and a pop-up. Yeah, I'm not much for ice fishing, I'll tell you. That's just not my thing right there. I know it's safe, but there's two ways I don't want to go. I don't want to drown, and I don't want to freeze to death. And when you combine both of them like that, I mean, that's just enough to keep me away from it. Everything is bigger in Texas. Steve, not channel catfish, buddy. Channel catfish are not bigger in Texas. I'm telling you straight up. We found that out yesterday, today. What's the average size channel cat, you think, Clayton? I'm out on the bank and it's raining like I've never seen before. Oh man, what?
1 to 2 pounds.
You think the average size is 2 pounds down here? Gonna get you a sled. There you go, JJ. Yeah, I think the average size is less than a pound for a channel catfish. They're not very big. We did hit up Chick-fil-A earlier this week. What was that? Monday, I think. Oh man, we had a 30-piece nugget. Woo, doggy. She was good. Yeah, fish. I cannot get to the States to fish because I have a Cuban stamp So see, I don't know much about that stuff, Dermot. So if you have a Cuban stamp on a passport, you can't come to the U.S. Have me wear a life jacket while fishing. I'd be cold, dude. The Trinity River flatheads are massive, though. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's the state record or not, but I heard there was a 100-pound flathead that come out of here. So I know there's big flatties. You know, I've caught, I don't know how many flatheads on pack bait fishing for carp. So, I mean, you never know. We may get one out of here, too. It happens. It happens. Whataburger, Derek. Oh, man. When I had Whataburger, somebody said earlier, or the other day, they said, get Whataburger. When I had it, I said, ooh, Whataburger. For me, when I got Whataburger, I looked at it and I said, what is this? A burger? I mean, it was terrible. Our fries weren't cooked. It was like they maybe dipped them in the fryer for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. I've got a picture of it on Facebook. No color to them. They were just like almost a raw potato. The burger meat was decent, but the buns were like 2 or 3 day old stale. Looked like a McDonald's kind of bun. Minnow says, Whataburger breakfast? I don't know. I'm leery about going back there. Becca says, of course, Texas has big crappie. A 4.4 pound, you caught a 4.4 pound crappie out? Oh my gosh, Becca. Holy cow. Did you measure it? How many inches was it? I would love to know. That's a monster. 50 pounder? I don't need a 100 pounder? Okay. Well, Brian, how about this, man? We're going to get a big buff. I know it's going to happen. I know we're going to get one, so hang in there. Maybe you had a bad area, maybe give it another try. Yeah, Derek, I just don't want to go back to that location. If on the way home we see an In-N-Out burger, I may give that a try. 334s can't be as bad as Pizza King. You would be wrong about that, buddy. Listen, if you guys are just joining in, drop a number between 1 and 1,000. We got a little sticker giveaway going on. We'll let it run for just another minute or two, and then we'll give some stickers away. And listen, if you watching this, hey, I'm looking at you. If you watching this are new to this channel and you like fishing related content, go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the community, y'all. We got some big stuff planned for next year. I know it's going to be slow in the winter, but next year, oh man, we're going to get some big plans going on. Maybe go several different states. Try to get on some big carp, buffs, maybe some catfish, not channel catfish, but maybe some big catfish too. We'll see what happens. We've caught, I don't even know how many catfish, brother. I have no idea. Way too many to keep track of. Carp, we've caught 2 commons and 1 buffalo. It was around 20 inches. Becca, I want to personally say congrats. That is do you have a picture of that crappie? Because I would like for you to send it to me. My dad would go nuts if he saw a picture of that crappie. He would. Pizza King was the worst $50 you spent. See, you're in the same boat I was in, 334. You're in the same boat I was in, buddy. You had a bad experience. I personally believe Whataburger is probably fantastic, but I had a bad experience. And that just, I mean, it did me in, you know. Start frying the cats, they don't bite. Well, listen, over here, there's a bridge. See this right here? There's a bridge, and you can walk down the sides because the water's way down. There's a catfish just chilling about 4 or 5 steps up on this side, right on the ledge. I don't know how he got there. I don't know if somebody caught him. I have no idea how he got there. He's just chilling on the step. He's about to start decomposing, but I mean, it's almost like he climbed out of the water just to have a good time in the sun. I don't know. Maybe that's what we should do to him. What we should do is, I don't know if there's homeless shelters around here. We should be filling buckets and buckets up with them and taking them to the homeless shelter. That's what we ought to do, because there's just too many in here. I don't know if they're stocking them or what, but oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. All right, let me pull up the random number generator and we'll give some stickers away, y'all. Biggest catfish, 187 pounds. Oh, so you caught Wells catfish or something like that, huh? I know, what was that, Spencer from River Certified, he went down there to Spain, I think. He was catching a bunch of those big Wells catfish. And it's funny, right? Because up here in the States, we use big baits. We use bluegill, crappie, shad, skipjack. We're using the big meaty stuff. I think in Spain, most places you can't use live bait or cut bait. I think you can only use like pellets, and they still catch them on there. So Do you have a picture? I've gone through a lot of my folk stuff. Let me read that, Becca, before I get on to this giveaway. But good God, I hope it didn't. I hope not. I'd like to show that to my dad. He's a big crappie enthusiast. He loves catching crappie. It's snowing here, 273. All right, let's give these stickers away, guys. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Somebody dropped me a stop sign in the chat. Was that was a boilie, wasn't it, son? Or
Yeah.
if so, well, the chat messed up again. All right, there was some kind of dough type bait that Spencer used too. Yeah. Well, they were using pack bait, I think. Guys, somebody dropped me a stop sign in the chat there. We're going to give some stickers away. There you go. Thank you, Backyard Carp. Hopefully you guys can see it. Pellets, yeah. Let's see here.
I didn't drop the trap cards.
Clayton said he did it generate. I can't tell. I can't see the screen because of the sun on it. Is there a number up there?
I can't tell.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, there is 74, guys. Whoever's closest to 74 without going over, you won some stickers. If we could get somebody to go back through the chat there and see who it was, I greatly appreciate it. I'm good. Hope you're well. Been a while since I've seen you. Yeah. Lucky number 74. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Hey, what's up, Joseph? How's it going, buddy? Appreciate y'all coming in. We're getting some people in here now. 106 good looking people. You guys are looking good tonight. They got the hair looking good. Y'all looking good tonight. You know it. It was Miles out there. Yeah. And think about this, guys. Look at how far this lake is down. I think they said it's around 7 foot. I think it's down around 7 foot, is what they were saying. But think about that. I mean, that's a pretty good drop right there. Dermot Hill won with 67. Dermot, sounds like you might have won some stickers, buddy. Make sure you contact me. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I've got 2 different links in there. If you don't have a Facebook, click on the About section of my YouTube channel, and my email's in there. I was only about 600 off. Yeah, hey, hang in there, Harry Bo. You might get it on the next one, brother. Might get it on the next one. I'm gonna tighten this line back up real fast. Oh man. Yeah, about tripped. Had a nice fall. Send y'all a postcard. Clayton give me a little rough time there. I just saw a minnow literally hop over the top of that. Just saw a minnow hop right over the top of it. Clayton actually caught a minnow. I put a picture on the community page. He caught a literal minnow the other day. When we ended the last live stream, we reeled in and we had 3 catfish. Out of 6 rods, we had 3 catfish on there. And then one of them, he snagged the minnow reeling it in, but there was a literal minnow on there. I'm off to the shower and eat supper. Nice. Todd will be live for a little bit longer, brother. We're on Ebro in Spain. If you caught good catfish, 3 kilograms of carp on hook pellet is the worst for you. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've never been there. Man, that bobbin fell back off, but that's all right. We'll leave it off there. I would love to go, to Spain and go after some of those big, they got just a multitude of 30-pound carp over there. Did Clayton count it as a fish? Patrick, Clayton counted it. He counts every fish. He catches a shad and count it. Clayton catches anything that gets on that rod, He always counts them. And we caught a turtle. I think we was live when we caught the turtle, though. We'll see if you're still live when I'm done. Yeah. Thank you, Todd. We'll probably be live, brother, if you're just taking a shower and eating. We're going to go. It's almost dark here. It's getting dark at like 5 o'clock, so let's see here. Subscribe, brother. Good fishing to all. Red Eskimo flip over on Buckeye Lake this ice season. Well, Minnow, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, so it's 4:24. It'll be dark over here in about less than an hour, probably. So, but I brought a light down here. If it gets dark, we'll go a little bit after dark and see what happens. Josh, I'll do swappy stickers. Well, fishing frustrations, I'm down, brother. I'm down. Let's do a sticker swap, my friend. Let's go. You guys got YouTube stickers for your channels and stuff? Hit me up. I'm down. That sun just happened to decide to pop out right before it got over the hill. I got to keep my hat like this to be able to see the chat, guys. Oh my goodness. Some of the lakes around me, right? So where I live at personally, a lot of the lakes, they're small reservoirs, and they supply like the town water and stuff. So they have aerators in them. I don't know how many acres, maybe might be 60, 70 acre lakes. They're not huge, you know what I'm saying? Fishing Frustration says, Gangsta Josh. There you go. I just have duct tape and Sharpies for mine. There you go. As soon as I tighten that up, he's bouncing it around again, wasn't he? I lost track. I don't even know what I was talking about now, guys. Oh, yeah. So a lot of them don't freeze over thick enough, and they might in certain areas, but they all have signs that say no ice fishing. Charlie Fishing, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in, hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, the buff was caught just after dark last night too. So maybe, just maybe, if we play our cards right, cross our fingers a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Do all that good stuff. Maybe we get on another one. Around here we have too many lakes. I regularly fish 24 lakes. Oh my goodness. What's up, Fishing with Jim? How's it going, buddy? Andy says, is this your first time in the Lone Star State? Andy, it is, brother, it is. You know what we saw? Hopefully the wife ain't. There's a Cowgirl restaurant just down the road, like 2 miles from here. I have no idea if there's cowgirls in there or not, but there's a Cowgirl restaurant, it said. Do you watch Catfish and Carp? Charlie, I do, or did. He hasn't uploaded much on there compared to his other channel, but yeah, I love watching it. Yeah. You know, kind of like Clayton, that he used to watch that channel when he was younger. He used to watch it all the time too. So, yeah, I need to go and see if there are any cowgirls in there. Oh, Derek, you're going to get me in trouble, buddy. Stopping in to hit the like button. Well, Deer Corn, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, thank you. William says, check on the cowgirls. She must not be in here. She'd already been commenting. But, hey, live stream in the Cowgirl restaurant? What do y'all think? Feel free to, Polish brother, I have a place. Hey, I told Clayton we're going to have to come down here and get him one of these Southern girl, little Southern Belle. You know, take her back up there to Indiana. Clayton, you going to make an honest woman out of her? Polish brother, I have places. Brother, if I ever hit the lottery where I can afford to go to places like Poland and Spain and the UK, I mean, you guys are all at the top of the list right there. Where are the best spots for carp fishing? Well, it just kind of depends, right? And that's just like, so if you've ever fished Del Hollow, oh, she in here? Uh-oh, she's Mama Bear's in the chat. So like Del Hollow's a tremendous place to fish, but it's also, I know for me, when I went there, I thought, oh man, this is gravy, you know? You really need a kayak down there because you want to fish the edge of the weed beds. And if you're reeling your fish in through the weeds, it's almost impossible to land some of them. Have I been to Australia? No. But weed beds are good spots. You know, you want to fish in front of them or behind them. You know, structure is good for any kind of fish, but it's easily done to get wrapped up with a carp and not get him in. How much did that buff weigh? It weighed 28.8, I think. Wife says, Southern girls, really? Hey, I mean, what can I say, babe? I think it's tougher to specifically fish for carp where I'm from versus tarting catfish. QC, you're from what? Over there around, you're from around Louisville or something, ain't you? Never been, Charlie, want to fish Bermuda? Like the Bermuda Triangle? What we talking? Oh, man. I hope you brought all your fishing gear, Josh. Yeah, we did. We did. She can't burn it on us now, Ty. Yeah. Actually, I got way too many rods and reels at the house. She put a hurting on us. That's my biggest fear in life, guys. Let's just say, heaven forbid, if I passed away down here in Texas, my biggest fear is my wife would sell my fishing gear for what I told her I paid for it, you know? Could you imagine the loss she would take on that? Wow. It would be rough. Hopefully Clayton don't let that happen. From Iowa? Okay, gotcha. I don't know much about Iowa. I do want to go, let's see here, Blackfoot Reservoir. That's in Idaho, I think. I want to hit that. Clayton, what do you think? 18-hour road trip? I think it's 18 or 20 hours. Really good frog legs around Lake Fork? Really? I've never had a frog leg. I've never ate frogs. I've never ate turtles, frogs, anything like that. So I never have. I pretty much stick with pig, cow, chicken. Pig, cow, and chicken. That's my style right there. That's my style. Guys, if you're just joining in and you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Once we get up to 200 likes, we're gonna give some more stickers away. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Need to try some while you're down there. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know about a frog or a turtle. I just don't know if I could eat it. The best place on carp is a place you have checked best. This one, yeah. I think maybe the English on it. I didn't quite get that one. You might repost it. Spain have amazing carp fishing. Yes, they got big carp in Spain. Oh man, they got monsters. I did see, like I said, well, actually, I saw Luke on his one channel. He went down there on his other one, and they caught some big Wells catfish too. So, yes, they did. Tastes like chicken. Really, I don't know about that one. Whew. I don't know about that one. Should start a channel on cow fishing. On cow fishing, I posted a short on my barbecue season bacon wrap, provolone cheese, and jalapeno stuffed frog legs. Oh man, frogs and snails the same. Oh man, I don't know about that one. Had frog legs at a Chinese buffet. Really? That is, I've never heard of that being at a Chinese buffet. Tastes like fishy chicken. Well, you guys eat, I thought I had my chapstick in my pocket here. Let me see. Yeah, I do. Man, I need it. That sun's drying my lips out. The wind coming in, drying my lips out. You guys ever eat like squirrel and stuff like that too, or no? See, I don't like deer meat, you know? I know a lot of you guys like deer meat, but I am not a fan. I used to catch bullfrogs on the Tay River, fired them up, hot sauce on them, and like chicken. Really? Yeah, I don't know about that. I do not know on that one. We could do maybe a Clayton eats at Texas kind of thing. What do you think? Oh, fishy. Ooh. Yeah, fishy. There's a fish, guys. There's a fish. You sure it's a catfish? That looks like it might be more than a cat. I don't know. It's jerking like a cat though, ain't it?
That's definitely a cat.
Let's see if you guys can see it here. Austin's got a catfish on down there. See him get it in there. Hopefully it's bigger than the average size. Like I said, most of them are like a pound, I think, if that. I think most of them have been probably 10 inches or less. Clayton did catch, the very first catfish we caught down here was nice. It was probably about an 8-pounder. Something's been beeping that one. That reminds me of a turtle bite right there. Yeah, that's a little guy. But this middle rod, that reminds me of a turtle bite. I won't be surprised when we reel it in here in a little bit and there's nothing on the hair rig. Justin, you eat frog legs or anything?
What now?
You eat frog legs?
Hell yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Kayak Catfish, Justin from Kayak Catfish says he loves frog legs, guys.
They own the China King buffet back home.
Oh, see, somebody said that. I've never seen him.
You don't know what you missed.
Oh, man. They said down here in Texas they got good legs.
Well, my God. Hopefully Austin's fixing us something.
Oh, hell no. No frog legs, man. Come on. We'll make Clayton eat them, though. That'd be good. I'd love to see it. Cook up some turtles or catfish. Good watching while fishing. Every beep of your alarm gets me looking at mine. There you go, Adam. I can see how that happened. Justin and his China King buffet. Yeah. Yeah, he said they got frog legs down there at the China King buffet. I've eaten gator, snake, bear frogs, turtle, beaver, rabbit. Mike, I can't even continue on, Joseph. But you ate it all, brother. You've ate it all. Hulk Hooker, what's up, brother? Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Dave says, hello, Josh. What's up, Dave? Justin have a video of Clayton's buffalo. I got it on there. He wasn't filming at the time, Derek, but yeah, I got a clip of him reeling it in. We might put just a little short video on it or something. Can you release carp in the USA? Yes, sir, you can release them. Now, there are invasive species like Asian carp, some grass carp in like rivers and stuff. The ones that aren't sterilized are considered invasive too. What camera you use? I see a wireless Go 2 microphone. Yeah, so I'm using a S21 Ultra. Actually, I probably need to start charging this mic. Clayton, let me have that battery pack you were using, bud. But yeah, using the S21 Ultra. Does it look pretty good then? Or like I said, I figured with the service, it wouldn't be too hot. I want to see Joseph wrestle each one of those. Me too. Me too. I do them the same way I stuff my quail. Never had a quail either. Now, my dad, he was using or eating it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to grab it, son. I don't want it to get dirt in it. But he was raising quail, I think, and eating them. Wasn't he, son? I might need that cable you got, though. I think I do need it. Let's see here. There we go. But yeah, my dad, he was raising quail and eating them. He said they were delicious. But I've never had one. You've wrestled a few raccoons? Show Clayton the picture I sent you on Facebook. All right, let me get this mic plugged in and I'll pull it up here. Clayton's scared of raccoons, guys. What's up, Adam? How's it going, buddy? I got charged by a bear when I was 14, but didn't have a chance to wrestle it. Whew. The heck with that, man. We've seen some bears down in Tennessee. I think we saw some down there when we went down to Pigeon Forge area, if I remember right. But I could have sworn we saw some. Come on, fish, take off. Be a big buff. Be a big Buffy McGee right there. Raccoons can be mean, and I'll tell you, raccoons, as long as there's just like a few of them, but if there's like a whole bunch and you're feeding one, they get mad and they get mean. Yeah, I know. That's amazing, isn't it, Charlie? Derek with the raccoon emojis. Nice. Just knocked the bear out with one undercut. There you go. Where'd my phone go? We'll pull up that picture you sent, William. See what we got. My dad was a taxidermist and grew up hunting, so I've eaten all of it. You ate a skunk too? Woo. Oh man, can you show us how you caught gator fish? I haven't caught any gator fish. Carp 360, yeah, I mean, so the buff came yesterday, but as far as fish, today it's been only catfish so far, but they've kind of slowed down. So we might be into something here soon. We'll just have to see what happens. Let me see if I can find that. You say you sent it on Facebook there, William? See if I can find it, buddy. Sometimes it don't pop up when people do that. I had a pet raccoon growing up. Nice. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, babe. I mean, I kind of like raccoons. You know, they're all right. They're little trash pandas or whatever. Little trash pandas. William wanted me to show you that flathead there, son.
Good flathead.
Nice. William, I'll show it up here on the stream, buddy. Is that a flathead you caught? It's damn near dark here in Indiana. Well, guess what? It's almost dark here. It's 4:40. The sun's just about ready to go down. Within an hour, I think it was dark at like 5:20 or 5:30. So within an hour, it will be dark. Joseph says trash panda. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Trash pandas. That is exactly what they are. I know you shouldn't feed ducks and stuff like that, but sometimes I get bored and I'll feed a duck, kind of pet on one. Or I had a raccoon at a place I used to fish one time. We called him Rocky, and I've got it on video. I think I did an upload or a YouTube short on it maybe a couple years ago or something, but he'd come up and, you know, I'd feed him out of my hand, but he would actually come up. He would climb up your leg, and their paws feel like little fingers. It feels really weird, but he got it coming over, and we fished it for, I don't know, a week straight or something. And he started bringing his girl. I assume it was his girlfriend. She had a little bit of gold on her tail, and we called her Goldie. But kind of interesting. You guys probably didn't care, but I thought I'd tell you about it anyway. So let's go, guys. Keep that light train going, y'all. Let's get it. Choo choo, chugging it, chugging it, chugging it. Let's get it, y'all. The more likes we get, the more fish we catch. Is that true? I have no idea, but why take the risk? Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Let's get it. So that one that you got hooked up, was you in a snag, son, or was that just like, maybe there's a ledge that drops off? I think it was a ledge that you were like,
Maybe.
I don't know. I know over there by the bridge when I looked off, it's a straight drop. It's not like tapered like it is right here, you know? I remember Ford Lake. You remember that? It was like, it looked 6 inches deep, but it dropped straight down to 30 foot. Just a few inches off after that. You'd actually reel it in and your line would get caught. If you went slow, you would hit the edge of that and be hung up. So pretty wild, actually. But yeah, and somebody asked about the microphone. I've got just the Rode wireless. It's not the 2, and the battery life is terrible on it. Now the receiver, it lasts pretty good, but on the actual mic itself, it doesn't. What's 6 inches deep? I don't know, Joseph. That's what she said. What is it? Such a mom, Jolene. What I miss here? Had a raccoon sneak up and ate all my chicken liver, chum bait. Boy, was I cussing that thing out. I fell asleep on a picnic table one time and had a raccoon come up and touch me. He actually stole our can of bug spray. And we ended up finding it not too long after. Trophy Seeker Outdoors says, evening. What's up, Trophy Seeker? What's up, buddy? But yeah, we had one steal a can of bug spray one time. Veggies, yeah. I mean, wife's a vegetarian, guys. She don't like meat, but she sure like the bone. You know what I'm saying? Nah, she is a vegetarian though. She's been a vegetarian for years. Years. Joseph says zucchini. Yeah. She's you know, I actually went vegetarian too for what? Probably a year or so, about 10 years ago, just because she did it. And I just couldn't handle it, guys. I like my meat too much. I like cow, pig, chicken. I just love it, you know. It's hard to beat. I couldn't do the vegetarian thing, but I get some people. Yeah, I mean, I just like meat. I can't help it. I tried it. Thought I just saw something kind of show out there a little bit. Trying to give up the sodas and stuff again. Barbecue season is a lifestyle. Yes. I like meat too much too. Yeah, I like it. It's good. Vegetarian, okay, I make lamb. I've never had lamb either, Carp 360. Never had lamb either, brother. I think we're not going to be able to fish much. Yeah, winter's coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry, Dave. Like I said, well, you're in Indiana too, I think, but I mean, you got to figure if it's snowing up there today, it snowed there Saturday when we left. So yeah, it's a bummer, man. The lakes will be frozen, what? Probably less than a month away. Don't get why people have it with mint jelly. Oh, lamb? Uh-oh. Yeah, fishy. All right, here's another one. Here's a fish on, boys. Fish on. All right. Any weight? No weight. I'm telling you. Another channel cat, I think, guys. It could be worse. They could be bullheads. Those are even worse. And 8, 10, 12 pounders, you know. They put up a little better fight. Oh, man. Whew. That's the same one you keep throwing out there too, ain't it? There's a turtle hitting this one over here. It's got to be a turtle on this other rod, guys. Got to be a turtle. Let's get fish on your way. And that was my stepfather. Oh, nice. Let's get one. At least we're catching fish. Yeah. I always say, hey, I'd rather catch something than nothing. But I know a lot of you guys probably don't understand how many catfish we've caught in the last 2 days. Bullhead are good eating. The French here in Canada love them. Keep them by the fire. I hear they are good eating. So I don't know. I don't eat fish, so I couldn't tell you. But I mean, we've just the sheer amount of channel catfish that we've caught today. Holy cow. Yesterday, today, I caught some nice blue catfish. Oh, nice trophy seeker, nice. Now get this. Yesterday it got to a point, so when we would throw it out, right, we could literally, I couldn't even get my other rod. I'd throw it out, I'm baiting the other rod, and boom, it would take off. 806, what I do, okay, so I used to when I was younger, but I do have one that's what, like 10 minutes from my house, and they close down, and I'll go up there and do a live stream sometimes, but that's about it. So no, like I don't pay lake fish for money or anything like that. JJ's wanting to know the favorite movie. Their dauber says, any fish yet? Yes, you actually just missed one by about 2 seconds. Catfish about 2 seconds ago. It's funny that when the sun was up, it was starting to warm up. Now that it's going behind that hill, instantly I bet it dropped 5 degrees. I've been a big fan of Confidential. Is that a movie, Joseph? I'm not sure what we're talking about. If it is, I haven't seen that one, or I have and can't remember what it is, because I'm like that. Sometimes I'll lose I can't remember my own name mid-thought, so. That fish, that turtle, I'm about to snap that turtle off right there. Clayton says, go pay lake him. Clayton's pretty good at that, you know it? He's pretty good at that. I heard of it, but I haven't seen it, yeah. Jimmy, yeah, I mean, so we're down here with Austin. He's got bivvies and everything set up for us, right? Here, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I'll get good enough signal to show it off. That's the only thing. If I walk up there and it starts to reconnect, we'll make a move and I'll come back. But I'll show you his little setup he's got. And you guys are going to like this. Let me put it on the other camera here. But hang in there, guys. You're going to like it. All right. Whoop. All right, there we go. One more time. There we go. There we go. When you come down here on a guided trip with him, this is what you get right here, if the phone doesn't reconnect. So he set us up with bivvies. Everybody's got one. Me and Clayton got one. Justin from Kayak Catfish, he's got one. You got Austin, he's got one over here.
I got a mouthful of candy. Terrible time.
Hey, Kayak Carp, not Catfish.
Kayak Carp,
yeah,
right.
Kayak Carp, yeah, right there.
Representing today.
What was it? I know a lot of people probably want some kayak or some catfish sumo stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hey, code what? Kayak?
Kayak.
Kayak 10 or?
Kayak.
Just kayak.
Yeah,
all right.
10% off.
10% off, guys. So he's got one here. Right here's the bait, guys. Actually, check that out. So these are the buckets full of bait that he's been chumming out for us. Hope it's not too shaky for you guys. But he's prepping this all out of the back of his truck. Carp Pro Texas Guide Service. That's what it is right there. But he cooks dinner. Look at that. He made some, hey, his cheeseburgers were about 100 times better than Whataburger that I had anyway. Got a heater there. Justin hogged that heater on us.
Damn right. I was willing to fight to the death over that heater.
he fought till the heater died. That's what happened.
I took my ass on out of here.
Yeah, when the heater died, it was cold. But he's got a nice little setup on the scales. He said they're certified too. So if you catch a record fish right here, he's got you. But he's got the kayak, trucks it out there. He's got it all. It's all inclusive, I guess you'd say. All inclusive. But you come for the fish, but you stay for the food. You know what I'm saying? Good food. Even Clayton liked it, and Clayton's hard to please sometimes. Clayton can be hard to please with the food, but he said he loved it. So, winter, Texas, yeah. I'm telling you, Carp 360, it's like winter time, brother. It's like being in Indiana right now, to be honest with you. Of course, I guess they're getting hit even harder. Pretty neat setup he's got. He does, Jimmy. Yeah, nice setup. He's got a Facebook page if you guys are interested. So he's got a YouTube too, I think. I've seen, I think it's his YouTube channel, but he's got Facebook. He's got a website. He's got all kinds of stuff. So check him out. If you guys are interested in catching a big buff, Don't be like me though, right? Don't bring the cold weather with you. That's going to up your chances right there. Amazing tour. Good luck. Well, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, don't be like me and bring the cold weather with you. Everybody's like, oh, Josh, yes, Texas, it's warm. Go to Texas. And of course, I come down and I brought all the cold with me. That's how I roll right there. That's how I roll. Let's see here. Backyard Carp says, kayak carp, yes. Whoa, I didn't know Justin was there too. Yes, Adam, Justin's down here too. Yes, he is. Let's go kayak carp. All right, yes. Where do you poop? Well, that's a good question right there. I don't know on that one. I haven't. At the hotel is where I did it. Austin, where do we take a crap at, man?
I have a little like tent
Okay.
specifically for that.
All right, so he's got a tent.
Yeah.
That way you can crap. Yeah, you can crap in privacy right there too. So yeah, Justin's fishing too. So he's got, Austin's got 6 rods out for everybody. So yeah, we're just hoping something takes off. Yeah. Texas Buffalo's carp are the best. You got it. A Home Depot bucket. There you go, Carp 3. I got one of them lids for a bucket Carp 360. I do. Has anyone here watched Jeremiah Johnson starring Robert Redford? I haven't. Dig a hole, grab a 5-gallon bucket, he says. You can cast and reel from the poop tent. There you go, JJ. Set her up on the water and you can cast and reel while you're relieving yourself, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I've been using doing a number 1 just out there by the truck, but number 2. So it got so cold last night. As much as we wanted to stay through the night, me and all of us, Justin, me and Clayton, we all ended up going back to a hotel. And I'll tell you, it was kind of godsend, to be honest with you. Clayton couldn't feel his hands. He was like crying like this. He's like, Dad, I can't move my fingers. I'm like, I was laughing so hard, you know. And but yeah, so we went back to a hotel. It was nice, you know. Woke up, they got breakfast at the hotel and stuff too. So got a warm shower. It was all good. I think I'm gonna check the bait on this other rod real fast because I got it, son. I want to take a look at it. I think there's a turtle been messing with it forever.
You think so?
It has to be a turtle by the way he was picking it up, or there's like a 6-inch channel catfish hooked on it. It's one or the other.
The bait's already gone.
Think it got the boilie off there? Was that the homemade kind of boilie, the Mike's Carp Baits, or was that the?
I believe it was.
I think that's what it was. I believe that's what it was, guys. Those things just bleed and bleed and bleed. I fully expect him to reel it in and it have about a 6-inch channel cat on there. There's still on there, isn't it? You guys are gonna laugh at this, but I've had crawfish do me that way before too. I've reeled them in, they were still on there. Should we cover all the bases? There you go. Yeah, got to cover the bases, guys. Conversation escalated quickly. I got into a noodle cup and a beer, and you boys are talking about taking a dump in a bucket. Yes. Don't let the hog pull you off the can. There you go. Crawfish are good eating. I've never had a crawfish either. Never have. Guys, I'm missing out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had none of that stuff. It's too late. I think it's too late to start it. Frog legs and stuff, I just don't know if I could do it now. Should have got me started on that when I was a kid, you know? I'd just look at a frog and be like, wait a second. Joseph says, I'll eat anything once. That's what she said. Got him. What's up, James? How's the fishing? A lot of catfish so far. A lot of catfish. Love crawfish or crayfish boilies or boils. Gotcha. Yeah. I got that messed up for some reason. Crawfish boils. Yes. Had a crawfish on rods and in my nets. Yeah, I've had it happen too. Oh, you don't even want to know. Joseph says. Oh my goodness. We got Monster Hunter Thailand in the house. What's up, brother? How's the weather in Thailand right now? We got Red Dog. What's up, buddy? Yeah, what's the weather like in Thailand? Hot? Cold? I don't even know what season it is in Thailand right now. I think you guys are on totally different seasons than us and everything else. It might even be summer over there for all I know. But so we got, let's see here. I think we've got a Nash Scope X squid on the left rod. I think that's a crab boilie on that one, and then a tiger nut on this right rod right here. Summer in Australia. Boy, I wish it was summer in Indiana. I know that. I don't wish it was summer in Texas, because I guess it's like ridiculously hot in the summertime down here. Ridiculously hot in the summertime. I think it runs what? You gonna hit that? Clayton, look, click. Oh, I was gonna say you're about to hit the rods there. I thought you was about to run into it. So I guess it's like in the what, low hundreds pretty much all the time in Texas in the summer. And Austin was telling us about the mosquitoes. So when they say everything's bigger in Texas, catfish, number one, that's not true. Channel catfish are apparently smaller, but there's a multitude. There's just tons of them everywhere. Mosquitoes, though, he said they was bigger in Texas. He said, so stay away from fishing down here. Don't. He said only come on the guided trips, because he can keep the mosquitoes away. He actually said, what, last week the mosquitoes were out, didn't he? Yeah, he said just last week they was out. What's up, Southside Boxing? What's up, brother? How y'all doing? We're doing good. See, I can never live in Texas, the wife says. Well, I'll tell you, honestly, I wouldn't mind it. What's up, Justin Tanner? How's it going, buddy? Can't believe you're in Texas, dressed like yeah, I'll tell you, brother. Well, you should have seen this yesterday. I had my hat on, had the gloves on. I still got the gloves somewhere. I think I'm sitting on them, to be honest with you. But yeah, I got out, and actually Justin was giving me a bunch of crap because of the hat I was wearing. He told me I look stupid, guys. He said, you look stupid. But yeah, we got the gloves. We got it all. What's up, Robert? How's it going, brother? How's the bite? It's there. A lot of catfish. We're just hoping the buffies move in. When are you going on the guided trip? We're on the guided trip, Joseph. We're on the guided trip right now, brother. He got us on a buff last night, right around after dark. So hang out, kick back, relax, have a good time in the chat. And maybe around dark we'll get another one. Joseph says, oh, dang, son. It's hot in the summertime, over 100s. Yeah, that's what I heard, Andy. And hey, listen, guys. If you guys are watching this and you're new to the channel, make sure you crack that subscribe button. Y'all treat it like Will Smith did Chris Rock. Just smack that subscribe button, y'all. Let's get it. We'd love to have you as part of the community. I'm having a beer and waiting for the buff. Yeah, Buffy, Buffy, Buffy. Buffy the vampire. Buffy the fish slayer right there. Kind of looked like something was messing with that one. But, Joseph said he forgot to hit the like button. Ban. Joseph's banned. Got him. Good thing Southside in the bank rain. But yeah. Now, oh man, look at this big turtle, guys. Oh, he just went under. I was going to show it to you. I fear that's what's coming in there busting them boilies up. William says, let's get 400 likes. William says there's a bounty on that 400 likes, guys. He's wanting to pitch in a big giveaway item. He says we get 400 likes. He's wanting to throw in this big item. I don't know what it is, but some items for a giveaway. So doing good, R of Days. How about you, buddy? Yeah, we've caught some catfish, a couple commons yesterday, and a buff. But this lake is beautiful. I've never seen a lake like this with all the standing timber out there. It is truly unique. It is truly unique. David says, I'm not sure what you're saying there, buddy. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying, but what's up, David? Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Go tell Justin to share the live. Derek said share the live on your YouTube. Derek said share the live on your YouTube. Would be good for crappie and bass, I assume, as well. Maybe even gar with standing timber. So Joseph, for real, crappie, I've heard that there's like record class crappie in here. Becca was in here. She's from Texas. She said she caught a 20-inch crappie, 20 inches, 4.4 pounds. But you see all the structure for bass, right? It's kind of like a wet dream for bass. Think about this. If you come out here on a bass boat and you're like me, a novice, like don't really know much about bass fishing, where do you start? Where do you even start out here? You come out here and it's like, I mean, it appears to be miles of just standing timber. So it's crazy. Biggest crappie I've ever caught was 15 inches, 20 as a unit. Cool, I know the weather's so bad. Cover over there. Stop raining for days. It's doing my head in. Carp fishing, the fish structure, always fish structure. Yeah, 15 inch is my biggest crappie. I have never, well, I've caught like some 14-inch ones, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a handful, but nothing like a 20-inch crappie. And I've heard rumors and tells of like 19s and 20s, but where I live, there's nothing like that. Just chuck a worm in and that's a good start. There you go. Big Deal says Lake Fork is man-made. Yes, it is man-made. Apparently it was made specifically for, I'm gonna say bass fishermen, just based off the standing timber, you know what I'm saying? I got you Super Mario, how deep is it? What? Super Mario, what are you talking about, Derek? I think Austin said it was around 14 foot deep where we're fishing, but I did a little research on the lake itself. I think it said the max depth is around 60 foot, I think. Blind Sal says, good luck. Well, thank you, Blind Sal. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can't get on a big buffet.
Made a community post. And I hit the thumbs up.
I read it before I thought anyway, but yeah, thanks. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Danny Brown says crappie. Look, you know what, guys? The more likes we get, the bigger Justin's buff is going to be. That's what the more likes we get, the bigger your buff's going to be, right? I mean,
The like button, so
I mean, is it true? Who the hell knows? But hit the like button. Yeah. Nah, he's got 30 minutes of holding the record down here. After he gets his, 30 minutes later, I'm gonna get one bigger. So, yes, sir. Seen some decent crappie caught in the lake in my backyard. Really? I can't remember where you're from. You're in Indiana, right? Record crappie is in Texas. It has to be, Andy. It has to be. Must be at good old Fork with all that timber. Yes, Johnny, you know, brother. They say there was some big old buffalo there. That's what they say. That's what they say. We've seen them. We've actually never done. Yeah. So there are big buffs. I mean, we know there's big buffs, obviously, but Austin did get us on one last night, and there's a lot of bait in the water. At any point, guys, they could turn on. They could turn on at any point. You know what I'm saying? There's 60s, 70s, 40s. There's like so many 40s, 50s down here. It's just ridiculous. Southern Indiana. Well, what's the weather like in southern Indiana right now, Backyard Carp? Because I know in northern, well, mid-central, the wife said it was snowing. You're not missing anything here in the Midwest. It's 30 degrees outside and snowing, cold, and mug. Keith says, Waylon, what's up, buddy? What's up, Waylon? How's it going, buddy? I hope you're having a good day. Huh?
You see that was a buffalo?
Was there a buff out there?
I don't know, something jumped.
I didn't see it. I hope so. Looking at depth charts is the key to success when ice fishing. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's probably the key to all of it. Charlie fishing, let's leave that stuff out of here, buddy. Let's leave that out of here. We talk about fishing here, brother. They have big strikers there. Okay. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Cold and flurries. Gotcha. JP's in the house. What's up, buddy? Well over by Falls of the Ohio. It's pretty cold and windy like Louisville. I'm going to try to go down to CatCon, QC. I'm going to try to go to CatCon this year. Might get some good deals on some tackle, you know what I mean? So what would be cool is if go down there and maybe like a group of guys get together, go out and have dinner or something, you know? So I can tell Josh how far he could sink. If there you go, JJ. There you go. Yeah, if you knew the depth, then you'd tell me how far I would sink and drown on the ice there. QC says, I'll open the door for you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Lake Ray Hubbard is Ray Hubbard. I've never heard of Ray Hubbard. I've heard of, what is it, Sam Rayburn Lake, I think. I haven't heard of Ray Hubbard. Austin was telling us that Mill Creek is not too far from here. So just for something to do, I mean, I'm going to probably go home Saturday. So I may drive over and take a look at it. You know what I mean? I think Jay and I are going for pike on Friday. Nice. So I think that's awesome that you guys met up in the chat there, hooked up, found out you live close together and getting some fishing in. That's awesome. That is so cool. Or is it really? Hey, are you sure that's who it is? Super Mario says, in USA, shooting sports and relax where you want. You don't have to use the shooting range. I asked because heard you can't shot even to lake and river. Can you tell about? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Super Mario. We got Super Mario in the house.
I can't see my phone has 0 bars.
We got Super Mario in the house. I mean, you're asking if you can shoot into a lake? I don't think you can shoot guns into the lake. I don't know. A couple catfish battles live Saturday. QC, and I did see that, what is that, like the Battle of the Rivers or something coming up. I caught a cold, so get the big fish made me feel better. Nice, Ernest. Nice, buddy. That's awesome. I love it. But yeah, now I see that, what is it? I'm trying to think I can't even think who all's in it off the top of my head now, but I know they got the Battle of the 2 different rivers in there coming up, so you have to use non-toxic shot still. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard some people talk about like even fishing related, where was I at? I was watching somebody's live stream and they were talking about a bait that they used and they were like, oh yeah, it's like non-toxic and all this stuff. And I thought, I mean, most of us are throwing lead sinkers in there anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Tennessee River versus James River. There you go. Ohio versus some other river, he says. Yeah. He says it's on Palmetto Cats. Okay. Well, I think somebody else, weren't they trading off on streaming that stuff, Ty? If I remember correctly, because I think I saw it on somebody else's too. That's pretty cool that they do that, I think, I'm going to get up close and personal here. Oh, so I can read this screen a little bit better. Shoot skeet over a lake, have to use biodegradable. Oh, well, that makes sense, I've shot some of those clay pigeons before, but it's been a long time, guys. Actually, out of all the guns I own now, I pretty much never shoot any of them. I've got some high-powered rifles. I don't even know if I still have a shotgun, to be honest. I've got a few handguns, and like I said, I think a couple of them have never even been shot. So, yeah, Super Mario, where's Luigi at, brother? Let's get Luigi. Let's get the whole gang in here. We used to get Elmo in here. We had Elmo, Luigi, or not Elmo. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we had Gordon Ramsay in here one time. Ammo is expensive. Thank God I haven't bought any for years. Vermont has a rifle season for fish. Wow, that is nuts. How can you not know? Big deal. I just have to look. I haven't looked at any of them for a while. The one prized possession I have for a gun, my brother, he passed away when he was 15, and he had a 30-30, and we used to shoot that thing when we was kids. I know that sounds bad. We was kids shooting that, but I kept that gun, and I thought about getting it restored. It's still in pretty good shape, but it could use a new bluing on the barrel, but that's probably my prized possession as far as a rifle goes. I keep it just up in the closet. And something, get the boilie off that one?
Yeah.
It's a Marlin. Yeah, it's a Marlin. So.
Did you put the juice on the boilie?
I just put it on. I thought I put it on this one. I don't even remember. Shadow Ghost says hi. What's up, Shadow Ghost? How's it going, brother?
But did you put it like on the boilie?
Once I packed it, and I just squirted it. Oh, that's a drop back bite there. Sometimes them buffs will do that, guys. From the gun. Yeah, exactly. I actually bought some ammo for it a few years ago, and I thought I might shoot it, but I changed my mind. I didn't want something to possibly happen to it, So framing it, yeah, that'd be cool too. That'd be cool. Hang it up on the wall or something. Marlin 94, 44, and a Marlin 336. Oh, nice. What's up, George Outdoors? How's it going, buddy? Shadow Welcome says, so welcome. Yeah, brother. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Sorry about your brother. Yeah, yeah. Every now and then we bring them up on here. It's been a long time ago, guys. I'm just a kid, So that's life, you know what I mean? It can't control it. Daniel from San Jose, Cali tuned in. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, brother? I have 2 Winchester 94s, a 30-30 and a 38-55. Nice. Snowy Galaxy. What's up, buddy? Is it snowy where you're at? Is it snowy? Let us know in the chat box. Guys, can we get a here, fishy, fishy, fishy in the chat? Drop us the here fishy emojis. Let's go. He shoot a lot of ammo. Let me read that again. He says shoot a lot of ammo in the lake, and this is why I asked. Yeah, I don't really know. Is my best nick by my okay? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. I'm sure it's warm in California. Is it ever cold in California? That's the thing, right? Like my sister's got a place in Florida, and it'll be like 70 down there, 60, 70 degrees, and it's 0 up here, up in Indiana, and everybody's like down there freezing, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, everybody's like, oh man, it's freezing, and we're sitting here in Indiana, 20 degrees or 0 or -10. We just wishing we had that. Do we have snow, Jay? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Dan. Daniel says, here, fishy. Let's go. What do you think, son? What I would do is pack your bait on there and then squirt it on there, bud.
Think so?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That way you don't pull it off there. But I'll tell you, it was cold enough to snow. It was cold enough to snow last night. I think the forecast said it was like 40 something degrees during the day, and then around upper 20s at night or something like that. But my goodness, with the wind, I don't know, it had to be 20, 30 mile an hour winds coming directly off the wake. I said wake because we had a wake, but lake. It was brutal, guys. It was brutal. Samara says sip. There you go. I was down there 60s. Yeah, exactly. Where are you fishing? We're in Texas, George. We're in Texas, buddy. So what tickles me about people in Louisville saying it's cold, I just tell them no. Move up to Iowa and Illinois. Yeah, I mean, a little bit farther south like that, it is better. You know what I mean? Chris says, we're still live. Yes, sir, brother. We're still live. Dave says, I'm already over the cold. And you know what, Dave? I was over it before it started. So that's where I stand on that cold weather. I was over it before it started. The heck with that stuff. My ultimate goal in life is at some point to move farther south where I can at least fish all year. I don't care if it's down in the 40s. I can deal with that. But once we get down to 0, I mean, that's just brutal. QC try Canada. I go fishing in -40. I will pass. I will pass on that one. I'm just going to say a little further north. No, thank you, JJ. Not in the wintertime. Maybe summertime. Maybe summertime we get up there. George says it's 28 in northern Michigan. Yeah, I mean, you guys get a little bit colder than we do in Indiana, but guys, let's get that light train going, y'all. Chug it. Let's go. Once we get to 200 likes, we're going to get some more stickers away. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Hey, if we get to 400, William was saying that he's got something special he was going to toss in for a little giveaway for you guys, too. He got something special. JJ says we got a 2-week window. He says we got a 2-week window. Throw a little bit farther to the right there, bud. Yeah, put her to the right a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to reel the middle one in for you. I know you had that one, drop it back. That might be quite a bit to the right, but I'll just leave it. You'll be all right. Nah, I don't think so. I think your money. Look, I'm reeling it. Look at it. That's good right there. Got the skills. I'm reeling it in right underneath of him. I'm waiting for Clayton to get water in them boots, get them feet cold. Like me last night. I pulled that number last night. I went out there to net that buffalo and wasn't thinking. Kneeled down. I thought I was in some shallower water than that, guys. Kneeled down a little bit, flooded my boot. Good thing I went back to the hotel there. I'd have probably been missing toes and everything else. Yes, Backyard Carp, yes. Yes, sir. A lot of you guys was wanting to see these rigs too a few times. So this is a Fang, I think this is a Fang X by Nash hook. Got a blowback rig on there. And that's pretty much it, guys. 12 millimeter crab boilie on this now. I'm thinking we might get into something good though, since these catfish are kind of kind of leaving us alone compared to what they was earlier. I mean, it was nuts earlier. But I kind of feel like the turtles are moving in on us. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that, buddy. What type of line do you feel works better? 806, I mean, the Whisker Seeker 20-pound mono for about everything. But line is kind of determined on snags. You know, some people like braid. If you're on like a real rough, like around rocks, I think mono is more abrasion resistant than braid. So it kind of, I better take this out of my pocket so when I cast this, I don't send that into the atmosphere, into the lake there. But it's really personal preference. I use braid on a lot of my spinning gear, and I use mono on my casting gear. So, but a lot of it's personal preference, and it depends on where you're fishing, you know. We'll sling that one to the atmosphere there. It is a little bit deeper out there. It's dropping off of a little edge or something. And dropping off just a little bit. So, do I hear food time? Did I hear something about some food?
Yeah, I'm gonna do burgers again.
Oh, hey, I'm down with that, man. I'm down with the burgers. Just don't deliver Whataburger down here, all right? No Whataburger, y'all. Yeah, he makes a pretty good burger. He made like a double cheeseburger last night. Honestly, I was pretty impressed with it. I was pretty impressed.
You walk out there to somewhere spot.
Oh, man. I'm going to try to lay that and not get too much sand in it and put this mic on the charger.
You should go out there and walk to the chum turkey spot.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. I'm going to put the lid on that bucket. Oh, man. All right, guys. Hear about the time Leafs made it to the second round of the playoffs. Are you talking about hockey or something? What are we talking about? Are you cooking right there? Yeah, George. He's got a grill and everything over there, brother. So cooking right out at the lake. You know what I mean? Cooking right at the lake. If you want caught big fish, you must say it's the same. Like you must say dupa dupa dupa, fishy fishy fishy. Okay. How does the bean meal pack compare to the panko? Bean meal pack's way better than panko backyard carp. Way better. I don't know if you guys saw me, but I don't know. Gave it a pretty good sling out there. But it packs way better. Do you watch Meat Eater? No, I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that like a YouTube channel, or did you forget to put the alarm clip on your line? I did. Good eye. Good eye, 806. Good eye, buddy. Yes, sir. Clayton's going to get that for us. Clayton says it's going to cost me. For some reason, my phone's locked. My other phone's locked up here. I don't know how we're keeping the stream going on this. That's amazing. I couldn't get a signal. Now on this one, it's continuing to run, but on my other one, it's got nothing. It's a hunting show? Okay, nice. Nate says, what lake? We're at Fork in Texas there, Nate. Meat Eater is a TV show about hunting, fishing, and cooking. Nice. It sounds awesome. I would watch it. Hey, down here in Texas, they got like a DNR show I've been watching, which is pretty cool. I waited 25 years for the Raptors. I'll wait for the Leafs. So the Leafs, that's a Canadian hockey team, or they do have a YouTube too? Okay, cool. Yeah, see, I don't know much about hockey myself, you know what I mean? I don't know much about hockey. I did go to a hockey game one time. I was on the honor roll for school, and I did go to a hockey game for that. It was kind of wild. The guy that was sitting beside us actually got hit by a hockey puck. So they can actually come out of the rink or whatever. I didn't know that. But yes, crazy. Ooh. It's mythical team, Josh, but it's a myth. I got Toronto Maple Leafs on the original 6 hockey teams. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that much about hockey, so you got me. Got me. Yes, sir. The only rod that hasn't really been bumped is the one on the right over here. So the whole time we've been fishing, I don't think that today, I don't think any fish have been caught on this right rod. Just for today, though. So I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But we'll see what happens. The catfish has definitely kind of moved out. They sort of the whipping boy in the hockey world. They have a lot of money and great players, but the crap, it's kind of like sound like my Cubbies. You know what I'm saying? There for many, many years. Of course, I'm still a Cubs fan, but for many, many years, guys, Cubs always had tremendous players, a lot of good athletes on their team, but never could do nothing, you know? So it kind of sounds like that. Get up here a little bit closer. No lie, they're sadly, okay. That's not good, JJ. But, hey, they'll get on there and call a multiplier. Can you tell me a difference about normal reel? Yeah, Super Mario, that's a great question, buddy. I'm glad you asked it. So I usually get people coming in here and asking. He says 60-pound buff on the right rod. Let's get it. So, you know, like a lot of people use the spinning gear, the bait runners, quick drags, and I have a really nice set of quick drag Sonic XD 8000s on Fox Horizon 3 rods. But the multipliers that you guys we call them bait casters over here, but you guys call them multipliers. So think about this. You can control the drag by just using your thumb, right? So you can keep your drag really loose and you can just play them with that thumb, you know? Super nice, super easy. Multipliers cast farther easier too. I guess we'll call it like that. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh, you can get big. Yeah, you can cast a long distance with anything if you got the right rod with the right amount of lead, but multipliers hold the world record for distance. You can cast farther easier. Cadillac says, what's up, Josh? What's going on, buddy? Coke or Pepsi says, Pepsi all day, boys. Pepsi all day. How warm is it? I imagine it's down in the 40s now, probably. Let me take a look, guys. I imagine she's down in the 40s now. Woo. As soon as the sun started to go down, it felt like it took a massive drop. 48 degrees. It was 54, it said. It's down to 48 now. So I'm already getting a little chill going on. Already getting a little chill going on right now. But I brought a light. We'll light it up here in just a few minutes. Albert says it's snowing up there. I know, man. I know. That's what the wife says. Joseph, so you're diabetic, you said. So can you drink diet soda then? I recently, because I needed a little flavor in my life, I bought some, a diet caffeine-free Pepsi and Coke. It doesn't taste anything like the real stuff, but I just need a little flavor. I went to all water for a long time. He don't like the Cubs, Derek, or something? What are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Cubs are my favorite team. So when I kind of like everybody that grew up in my era, have you all tried the Piston Fun Chaos reels? Yeah. Adam, I've got several videos on my channel on those reels, buddy. Take a look at them. Use code CCBT18. You'll get 18% off site-wide too, and free shipping. So if you're interested in one of those, go to their website. You get anything on their website, CCBT18. And yeah, it's a great way to help support the channel and get an awesome discount too. Woo! Yeah, kitty. Yeah, no problem. But also got several videos on those. Very good reels for the money. Kenneth says hi to everyone. Yes. What's up, Kenneth? How's it going, buddy? And I forgot what I was talking about before that. So, can you show me how you throw bait with those multiplier drag? From close distance. I don't really know what you mean on that, Super Mario. From close distance or anything. Now, I've got different videos on that too, though. So make sure you take a look at it. Listen, if any of you guys are new to the channel and you love fishing related content, we do a lot of live streams, bait videos, fishing videos, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Love to have you as part of the community. Type 1, couldn't prevent it. Gotcha. So, but you can drink like diet soda, Joseph, being diabetic. I always thought that the artificial sugars spiked insulin too, but I guess maybe I'm wrong. Because I think there's certain ones that do. I think there's certain ones that do. Big Ray, what's up, Big Ray? JJ says, fish. Hey, y'all, how you doing? I seen you this morning with Justin. Yes, Ted, yes. Yes, sir, we was. He's sitting over there. They're getting ready to cook some food up, I think. He's still here. Getting ready to cook some food up over there. Burgers again, he said. How far from the 9K mark? Let me take a look here back. I think we're about 70 or so away from there. Yeah, about 70. Hit that like, show, yes. I can drink diet. My body doesn't produce any insulin. Okay. Gotcha. Insulin in the morning. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Diabetes kind of runs in my family. I'm fortunate I don't have it yet, but a lot of people in my family do. My uncle, my grandma, she had it. My uncle's got it. My dad has it. You know, it kind of runs in my family, but I think a lot of us, it was probably from eating sweets. You know what I mean? Probably more from eating the sweets than actually being hereditary, I guess. I think most of it for people is from eating sweets. Stopped all just water now. Wrong, right? I want when you throw bait, take camera closer, then I can see your finder. Oh, okay, yeah. When we reel one in, I'll try to bring it in and show it to you, Super Mario. You're gonna hit it while you're in Texas? I don't know about that. I don't think we got time to hit that mark while we're down here, backyard carp. We're close, but I don't think we got time to hit that mark. So I don't think we're gonna get there. But hey, you never know. You never know. I don't know where Clayton went off to. I'm surprised he wasn't sitting down here for the stream too. I don't even see him. He might have had to use the bathroom or something. We're probably gonna stay. What time was it? I'll probably stay for another 4 or 5 hours. Probably 4 or 5. We'll eat some dinner, stay for another 4 or 5 hours and see what happens. And then I'll probably go get me a hotel, take me another hot shower, and maybe get up and get over here early in the morning, you know. Austin says about, what, I think 11, he said, is the time to catch him. Todd says, I'm back, decided to drink a beer and wait on supper. Nice. Wife says, I can't lose her child. There you go. He found a Southern girl. I like it. I have a coffee addiction, he says. I felt the gravity went, yes. Cadillac, that's an awesome name. Just make sure nobody runs off. There you go. I'll tell you, around where I live at, they steal them catalytic converters. The new thing going around where I'm at is so newer cars have plastic gas tanks, right? And they'll come up, drill a hole in your tank, steal all your fuel, diesel, gas, and then leave you with a huge bill because a lot of these new tanks, it actually happened to my nephew. He's got a new F-150, or not F, he's got an F-350, I think, but he's got a diesel, and they come up right in his driveway and tapped into it with a drill. It cost him like $5,000. Todd says Southern girls are his weakness. They got that Southern drawl, you know, got that Southern accent. I'll tell you, I think Kentucky's got more of a Southern accent from what I've seen, though. Seems like Kentucky might have a little bit more of a Southern accent. That's sounding like a turtle, guys. I'm telling you, sounding like a turtle. I hope not. I hope the turtles don't come in here and find us. I've seen one popping his head up like all over this area, but haven't really had any turtle bites, and I'm hoping they don't find our bait. Man, if they come in, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. So they'll come. The bad buff, it could be. I mean, it could be. You never know. But it's acting like a turtle. So what happens with a turtle, a lot of times you reel it in and your hook bait's gone. They'll get out there and crunch down on it, and it's over. I'll be doing gel time. I catch someone doing that stupid stuff. Yeah, tell me about it, Tim. Caught a last sling diesel out of the diggers on the side I was working on. Went back to the side. Oh, wow. Ask him what his biggest bass is. When he comes back out there, I will, Jimmy. I think he told me, but I can't remember what it was now. I know he's caught a lot of big ones. Fire a rubber slug, yeah. Can you throw bait in the next 10? Because I'm Super Mario. I'll try. I'll try, buddy. We just baited up 2 of those rods, but I'll try. Maybe we'll get the middle one and bait it up here in a second. You just want to look at the reel, you said? If you just want to look at it, I might be able to just bring it over here and show it to you. Got to go eat? See a big deal. What are you eating? Let us know what you're eating first. I held them there for an hour. Police didn't want to help, so there you go, Kelly. And then when they got there, they probably didn't do nothing about it anyway, you know? They probably said, well, there's nothing we can do. So when I was younger, I had a Mustang, and my dad actually caught somebody breaking into it. Funny thing, the door was unlocked, but they were too stupid to check the door handle. But they broke the window out of it, and my dad caught them doing it, and he followed them all the way to Connorsville, which is like 30 minutes from where I live at. And he pulled up there, he called the cops, he pulled up there, and he said, hey, I know what you did. It was in the drive-thru at Taco Bell, of all things. Got their plate number. They got mad, they drove away, and he didn't go after him. The cops come and gave him the plate number. And they said, well, there's nothing we could do about it. They're like, did you have him on camera? No. But, I mean, he physically saw him and had their plate number, didn't want to do nothing about it. He can't sell the fuel or buy drugs without his phone. There you go. R&B Fishing, what's up, buddy? Love seeing other smaller fishing shows. Yes, sir, brother. We appreciate you coming and hanging out, R&B. Thank you, brother. When seconds matter, the police are only hours away. There you go, Joseph. But not always. I mean, you know, we razz them a little bit, but hey, I'll tell you, I do respect all authority, especially if they're watching this. No, but seriously, I do appreciate all the service, soldiers, police officers. It's a thankless job, I guess, because they do a lot of good, and they really don't get the respect they deserve. Time to catch a Texas-sized buffalo. Let's get it. Let's get it, QC. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Well, I don't know where Clayton went, but he's the one that needs to get on one. He might be sitting in the truck or something. Who knows? He runs off like he could have found him a southern girl down here and ran off. Not told me about it. I don't know. I need to find someone with a Monte Carlo. There you go, Derek. There you go. I ought to take a picture of that Monte Carlo just send it to you. I've had a skip outside my house for the last week, and every day the Romanians come up through. Oh, really? Boys, I got an itch under this boot. Oh, man. Boot and scoot and boogie. Woo. Oh, man. I was hoping it'd take off and I'd bait that middle rod up for him. You send me some pictures of it. Derek, if I send you pictures of that car, you're going to be disappointed, though, buddy. That's the only sad thing about it. If I send you pictures, you'll be disappointed. I have wrong words, sorry. I want to... Oh, you like Mustangs? Nice. I want to see a close-up of that little piece of plastic kayak Catfish said was being used for bait in his stream earlier. I'm also wondering what kind of tents y'all had. So they're bivvies, Warren. They're bivvies. I'll give you another look at it real fast. Before it gets dark, I'll give you guys another look at it. How's that sound? We ain't got nothing going on here on the fishing action, so whew. Let me unplug the power to this microphone real quick. But yeah, so those are bivvies, which are to withstand wind. I mean, they're just way better. Way better. Keep you a lot colder. As soon as I did that, that one beeped. But I'll take you back over, show you what they look like here. So this is a bivvy, and like I said, when it's windy, they really keep the wind out. I don't know if you guys can see inside of it, but I'll try to lift the door up. He's even got little bed chairs. I call them cots, but I know you guys in the UK call them bed chairs, you know. So I got a pretty nice one myself, but honestly, hey, they're Cabela brand. They work pretty good. So, well, these are 2-man bivvies that he's got. So accommodate 2 people in each one of them. And then Austin's cooking the food up too, it looks like.
The highlight of the day right there.
Is it patented on the cooking there? You don't happen to have any of the little dumbbells that you're throwing laying around, do you?
Yeah, I got some.
These guys was wanting to see what kind of dumbbells you're using. So I don't know if we're going to eat the burgers, or I guess we could eat that corn and stuff.
Delicious bait over here.
We could put a little flavor in. I got some crab flavor we could toss in there. I bet it'd make it real tasty.
I don't know if I'd you couldn't catch me on that.
I mean, somebody uses it. It's a food flavoring, so I don't know what you'd put in it, you know, to eat. But oh wow, yeah, I didn't look at them earlier. Those are tiny. Let me get the camera.
Yeah, they're real small.
Yeah. What size you say they are?
Those are the 12 mil, I think, or the 10 mil.
Yeah, you say they're quarters?
Yeah, they're quarter.
All right.
I also use the 16 mil.
Yeah.
They're a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
But
that's
the buffalo really like the smaller ones.
yeah, nice. And those hold in a lot. Don't they come pre-flavored too?
Yeah, they come pre-flavored, but it's like fishy squid.
Okay.
I usually put them in pineapple.
Well, I know in the UK that's what everybody uses anyway, is squid and all that kind of stuff. You know, I've got squid flavoring, but I've never really done much with it. So,
I've never done that well on squid. But I don't use the fishy stuff.
anybody know where my son ran off to?
Is he in the car?
I have no idea.
He said he's going somewhere warm.
Yeah, I don't even know where he went. The temps dropped a lot just since the sun went down. Let me get the chat pulled back up here, guys. Yeah, we'll bear with me here while I'm walking. It's gonna be shaky for a minute. I'm gonna have to call his phone and see. I don't even know where he took off to. Surely he's just sitting in the truck. In here, somebody was wanting to see look at the reel, is what they said. So I'm about to reel it in and just show them the reel setup. Whew. All right. I'll reel one in and bait it up here. Let me plug in my other mic real quick though. Whoo, doggy, it's getting cold. When you can see your breath coming out, I don't know if you can see it on the stream or not, but when you can see your breath, you know it's getting chilly out. Let's see if we can't just get whatever this is. I'm gonna do the little creek thing. I'll tell you by the bite what it is here. A little tip for you guys. Here, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Give you guys a little tip right here. So if you're creek fishing, river fishing, buff fishing, cat fishing, if you got your reel, right, and you're getting a little bite, if you take your line and you put your finger underneath of it like this, you can feel every little bump on that line. You can tell if a fish has it in his mouth, if his tail's smacking it. Once you get good, you'll actually understand the different types of bites that you're getting that way. And you can really drive a hook home if you need to set the hook that way. But this one here, I felt him playing with it. Feels like it might be a turtle to me, but somebody wanted to see this reel, so there you go, guys. This is a Purple Haze Catfish Pro Rocket right here. They're much in Terry. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Gary. Oh, you want to see me pack it around there? Is that what you want to see? I'll reel this one in and we'll bait it back up.
It's cold out now.
Dude, it's like getting cold quick, fast, and in a hurry.
There's something else.
Whew. No, this one's on there. But it is getting cold fast.
It is. I want to start to talk to Donnie.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I'm freezing.
What was Uncle Donnie up to?
He was hunting.
Oh, Donnie's hunting.
He was.
Clayton said my Uncle Donnie's out there hunting there, chat. He's quite the deer hunter. He puts in the time, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you guys, I suspect that these turtles have moved in on us. I really do. But let me show you what we're working with right here. I'll set up a light here in a minute too. I think you guys can see pretty good right now, but I'll set up a light. So this is what we're working with. All right, this is a blowback rig. That's a Fang X, I think, what kind of hook that is. So, whew, I can't hardly feel my hands to pack this bait on there. I'll try to do a little. So I just take my bait, I'm gonna fold it basically around it, and then squeeze it, pull it through the top. Gist of it. Now you got your boilie kind of poking out the bottom of it. I ain't turning here. Those kind of get me excited. But all right, guys, it reconnected. I thought we was in trouble from it. I honestly can't believe it's allowing us to stream with as bad as this. Turn that over on me a little bit, bud. Then they can kind of see us sling it out there. Let's give it a Yahtzee right here. Whew. Man, oh man, Chad, it is really freezing. It is freezing. Ooh. I missed a little left at target on that, but hey, we're gonna let her sit. Oh. We're gonna let her sit anyway. I don't even care. Let's go. Whew. Let's get it, y'all. Where'd my gloves go, boys? Where'd my gloves go? Oh man, you wearing them, son? Clayton probably wearing them. He probably got all the gloves on. I can't even see the rods there. I'm sitting in front of the rods. If you see any log, does it looks like a shallow bank you're fishing off? David's I think he said it was 14 foot, I believe. I believe he said it was 14 foot. I don't think we're gonna need too much light. So I'm gonna get a light set up real fast. I don't think I'll need too much right here. Just for one set of rods. We'll probably be all right with just one light here. I'll be honest, guys. Whew, it's getting cold, so if it gets too cold, I'll probably call it and set in the bivvy there. You guys probably don't want to hang out for that. We could tell little campfire stories in that bivvy, though. But let me get a light set up. Oh, man. It's chilly, y'all. It's chilly. Ha-he-a-choo. I don't know if this light's going to do it. Oh, man. I got a couple down here, but... Oh. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Listen, guys, while I'm doing this, if any of you guys are new to the channel and you like fishing related content, do me a favor. Smack that subscribe button, y'all. We're almost at 9K subs. Let's get there. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's get it. All right. Let's see here. You guys see the rod? See the good looking face right there? There you go. Probably move that light a little bit out of the way too. I'll bear with you instead. There you go. You can See you on the next live. Thanks, Super Mario. I appreciate that. You have a good rest of your night, man. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. Usually out early between 9 and 11 when the roads are dead. There you go. Whew, I need to find these. Oh, guess what, y'all? I found them. I needed them. Clayton, are you ready for that hot shower at the hotel or what? You ready for that big buff in about 10 minutes? What's up, Brandon? How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Whew. It's amazing how it was just tons of catfish. How many rods are you allowed to use in Texas? So whatever that's kind of a complicated, but not really complicated, but we're going to complicate it anyway question. So rods in Texas, right? Basically it's 2 rods. About this time, yes, Jimmy, about this time yesterday is when the buff came in. So let's get them. But you can use 2 rods in Texas, except on waters that are like 75 acres or bigger. It said something about smaller was considered a community fishing hole or something. So once it's bigger than that, you can use unlimited rods, which I like. I mean, hey, I'll tell you, I'll be honest. If I ever come back down to this place, I may bring 15, 20 rods. I might. The more rods you can get out there, the more bait you get out there in the water, and it just ups your odds, you know? And you need 20 rods to just starve out these catfish down here, I think. Maybe if you sore lip every one of them, that might help out the odds too. I don't know. Typically, I don't mind catching a channel cat. You know, if I catch a 2, 3, 4 pounder, just kind of, you know, breaks it up and gives me something to do. But my gosh, when you're catching so many 8-inch, 10-inch channel cats, it's ridiculous. Nobody that's got hoodoo. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I remember when I was talking about coming down, everybody's like, no, you can only use 2 rods. And I researched it and I said, man, everybody's using 3 or more. And no, you can use as many as you want on certain lakes. As long as the water's bigger than 75 acres, you can use more than, or use as many as you want. So, yes, sir. I think we landed that back in the turtle's mouth. I think we did. Oh, man. That's one thing you do not want to get started, guys. You don't want to get the turtle started. Guys, listen. That like has went stale on here. Let's get the like train going, y'all. Choo, choo, chugga. Let's get it, y'all. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you smack it. 20 rods will be nice, but what if 3 or more got to run? That's even better. Monster Hunter, that's even better, buddy. The more runs you get, that'd be even cooler. On a rod pod, though, I mean, that can make things interesting. You can get spooled really quick on a rod pod. You can get spooled really quick on a rod pod. Andy says, I'm into the World Cup. Nice. Englishmen never call it soccer, always put football. Yeah. They might be crossed. I don't know. Oh, it'll be all right. Swap them out if you want. Swap one to the other one. Time for some turtle stew. You got it. You got it. I heard the American team is the best one we ever sent to the World Cup. Really, Steven? I don't follow the World Cup, buddy, so I don't know much about it. But I'll take your word for it. I watch more basketball and baseball than anything. But just to be straight up honest with you, in the last couple of years, I haven't even watched much of that anymore. I just kind of got burnt out on the political side of sports, you know. I always tuned in to watch to get away from that kind of stuff. And, you know, my cup has Budweiser in it, Joseph says. All right, man. What's better, Budweiser or Bud Light? I can't settle down properly. Yeah. Ty says he quit watching sports too. Yeah. And, I mean, I'm going to be honest. When they did the Cubs, when they got rid of, let's see, Rizzo, Baez, Bryant, I mean, I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? That kind of made me mad, but I get it. You know, sports teams, any kind of sports team, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first off, you got to keep controversy because the people love it, you know, freshening it up, adding different people, getting rid of people. I mean, they say there's no such thing as bad press, basically. So They got to keep mixing it up and keep people interested. But definitely wish we still had Bryant and Rizzo and DNA says Budweiser 2 week. PBR, huh? The old Pabst Blue Ribbon. See, I don't drink, so I don't know too much about it. If I was gonna drink, I'd just be hitting a shot. We got Eagly from Slovenia. What's up, Eagly? How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Let me know, do you have carp or buffalo in the country that you're in? I think buffalo are what? Pretty much just native to America, maybe? I'm not sure. Ty says, I love dirt racing, though. Yeah, dirt racing's all right. My dad, he used to be into NASCAR pretty hard about American beer, but it's not appropriate. All right, Joe. Yeah, let's keep it out there then, Joseph. Keep it out, just in case. I can't believe my wife said a Bud Light Platinum. Ugh. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. What do you guys think? Bud Light Platinum? Is it worth it? Smash or pass on that? That was the middle rod, wasn't it? They got that little bite. What do you think it is, son? Dean says pass on that. I'm keeping it PG on my guy. There you go, Joseph. Founders all day, IPA. Isn't an IPA for like the snobby like kind of people? Or Ted says pass. Red Stripe. Freezing Cold Foster's ain't bad. There you go. Coors Light. My one sister used to drink, what is that, Natural Light or something like that? I know that stuff's like the cheapest stuff there is. It's like garbage, I guess. Girl beer, there you go. Uh-oh, shots fired, Brett. Shots fired. Somebody else with the IPA. Isn't the IPA, that's what, like, I don't know. They say that's like the uppity ups, isn't it? Todd says, I'll drink a lot of different beer. I'm going to put this light more on these rods, I think, than on my face. Blinding me, guys. Blinding me. That should be good enough. We're getting blinded there. All right. We have Carp's Big Buffalo. Carp's biggest buffaloes, but no buffalo. Okay, nice. I'm more of a spirits drinker if I do drink. Yeah, I don't drink, but if I was, I would probably just hit some shots. You know what I mean? Pint hitter with mine couple right now. Look at that. Look at that, guys. You guys keep talking about it. Everybody's in here getting ready to grab a beer and whatnot now. You guys got them fired up on it. You got them fired up on it. Oh, man. I'll drink spirits, too. Yeah. When you say spirits, that's what you're talking about, right? You got the spirits are that's the heavier stuff, the higher concentrated, like whiskeys and stuff like that, right? Drinking a twisted tea right now. Nice. A bottle of frost. Look at it. Every time I look back, when I look back at the phone, guys, then he drops it back again. So whiskey and so on. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Adam. I'm a big fan of Bushmills. Are you going to take off or not, Fish? What are you doing? Are you camera shy? What is your problem there, Fish? Come on now. It looked like it's getting ready to move another click there. All right, there he goes. Good day, yo. What's up, Arlie? Hey, man, new to the channel. Tight lines. Thank you, Arlie. I appreciate that, buddy. What do the small beeps mean? So it's got two different tones actually. When they drop it back, so when your line slacks up, it has one tone, and then when they're pulling it out, it has another tone. So it means you're getting a little bump. Bushmills is the way to go if you're gonna drink that stuff. All right. PA, the liquor stores are called Wine and Spirits. Yeah, that's how they are up here too, Tim. Southern Comfort. You know, like I said, I don't drink, but I did have the wife get, what was that? That peach snob, or not peach snobs, peach crown. Peach crown. I had her pick some of that up for me one time. I just wanted the bottle and all that. I think I did try a drink and that was about it. Southern Comfort's one. Now somebody does make, what is that? It's not the one from Tennessee with that moonshine. It's a different place. They got nanner pudding and chocolate. It's really good. Like a frosty blue moon. There you go. You catch a bottle of that. AAA. Look at that. Man, we got everybody. Everybody's on the wine and spirits. Fireball is what you need. Now, hey, I've been known to mix that in a flavor or two. I've been known to mix the old Fireball in something. Wife says I rather lick the pavement than drink whiskey. What? My wife, she must be hitting the sauce right now, guys. It sounds like she's on the sauce already. Proper British drink. There you go. I'll stick with a water, I guess. I don't even know. Stick with the water. Steven with the... What's up, buddy? What's up, Steven? Try some Talisker Sky Single Malt. All right. That Twisted Tea done got it. It done hit her up, didn't it? Whatever. It took her out. Soak some tiger nuts in Fireball. Hey, then I'd probably just want to eat the tiger nuts, Brett. Nah, that probably would be all right. Tiger nuts are like a superfood, aren't they? I mean, from what I've heard, I guess people eat them. They're like a superfood. So is like millet. I know a lot of people don't know too much about it, but I've heard people say it doesn't have any nutrients or anything like that, but it's actually considered a superfood. Jack Daniels and Coke. I don't know about that. I'd have to pass. Maybe some monkey shoulder. I can go for age on whiskey. I'll tell you, guys know all about it. Damien, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. It's getting chilly. I'm not even playing here. It's getting flat out cold now. It was cute for a little bit. It was about 54 degrees, and she's dropping fast, dropping like a brick off a skyscraper. Mad Dog 2020, Carp Love Fireball. Hey, like I said, I've been known to toss that in a flavor or two. Drank the Mad Dog as a teen. We probably all drank some stuff we shouldn't have as a teen. What's that one stuff? It used to be Everclear or something like that. I think it was Everclear. I may have hit that a time or two.
Starting to lose connection.
On the weekend, I add ice to my Pepsi. You say you can't feel your hands again?
Yeah.
How come you ain't got gloves on, bud? Sheila, what's up, Sheila? What's going on? What is going on? Try Achosha. I can't even pronounce that, but yeah, Clayton already can't feel his hands. It's like rubbing alcohol. Yeah, exactly. I think it was it Everclear that, man, that stuff was like ridiculously strong. We're in Texas, Fernando, in Texas, buddy. I used to drink my buddy's Grappa from his yeah. I heard a little bleepity bleep down there. This is just about the time that buff took off too. I mean, just about the time, isn't it, son? Just about now. Four Loko was blackout in a can. There you go. But yeah, Sheila, what's the weather like? Well, I think you're from around where QC is, aren't you? Have some tents set up. Are you camping the night? Dave, yeah. So we're on a guided tour with Austin from Carp Pro Guide Service for buffalo and carp and stuff. He does bass, buffalo, carp. He does any kind of fish you want to catch basically in Texas. He's probably your guy. But yeah, he set up bivvies for us, cooks food for you. He does just about everything. Clayton, if that food's done, why don't you go grab it and we'll tear it up. Chad is going to be drunk soon. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, but grab us you might grab us a soda out of the truck too. But yeah, he does everything. Basically, it's all inclusive, I think you would call it. He's got rods. He baits up the rods, throws everything out there. And he baits the hole in real good. He's put in buckets and buckets of bait out there. So where's Gordon Ramsay? We had to ban Gordon Ramsay, Cadillac. Chad is drunk now. They are, William. They are. Have some Old Smoky Shine. Yeah, there's a different one, Sheila. There's a different one than that too. It's not from Old Smoky, I don't think, but it's pretty good. Arlie, yeah, we've caught like 9,000 channel catfish and 2 common carp and 1 buffalo. So, yep. But right now is just about the time that the buff took off last night. So maybe we get lucky. It's crazy because it feels like it's 10 o'clock. What time is it? Is it even 5:30? It's 6 o'clock. And it feels like it's 10 o'clock right now. Gordo is better off going to McDonald's. There you go. Are there sturgeons in here? I don't think so. We got Warren says regular crown and Coke. There you go. Here in Argentina, there are very big carps. Nice. Yeah, I've heard that. A lot of countries have some really big carp in them. Gave up the drink, started having. Yeah, hey, it happens, Jack. You got to be careful, buddy. That's why I don't do it. It runs in my family, so I stay away from it. Carp angler from the UK, and I'm fishing every other week. Yeah. Well, brother, I'll tell you, when the weather's right, when it's warm and the weather's right, I'm fishing. Sometimes I'll go 3, 4, 5 days a week. You know, it just depends on what work allows. We do a lot of night streams. Do a lot of day. I'm starting to get into the daytime streaming, and I found that I've missed a big audience in the daytime because I just didn't do it because I didn't think I would get a lot of people. But I found that I get a whole lot of people from other countries in the daytime. You know, where at night a lot of you guys in like UK, so it's 5 hours different there. So if it's 6, it's what, 11 over there. So it's late for you guys. So I found by going live in the day, it's just as well. Different time zones, yes, different time zones. So like I said, I found that I kind of like doing the day streams when work allows. You know, Damien says midnight here. Yeah, see, exactly. Quit for 2 years drying. I enjoy a beer or a glass. Yeah, just be careful, Joseph. Just be careful, buddy. Like I said, alcoholism kind of runs in my family, so that's why I just don't do it. You know what I mean? I just don't do it because I don't want to take the risk. I've got an addictive personality, y'all. Addictive personality. Just like fishing. Once I like something, I can't quit. I keep doing it. But then I also have kind of a weird personality. Like I can do something, love it, nonstop, and then just drop it dry sometimes. Same here, Damien. Yeah. I'm gonna move this light just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more that way. See what happens. Man, that's awful bright on the face though. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Too bright? Too bright on the face there? I can't even hardly see you. So it's trying to get it better where I ain't got no shadow on there. A few of us here UK based. We got all kinds of UK people in here. I'm the only addiction you're gonna keep. You got that right, babe. You got that right. What's up, Randy? How's it going, buddy? Randy, you missed it. We caught it was a what? 987 pound crocodile. It was big. It was. Nah, we ain't really done much today. Today it's been all channel catfish, buddy. All channel catfish today. But yesterday, 2 commons. I know I just repeated it, but 2 commons and 1 buff. Wavy says, hell yeah, just got off work early to see your live. Well, awesome, Wavy. I'm glad you came in and hung out with us, brother. Quit fishing for like 10 years. I quit fishing at one point backyard. I did myself. You know, I kind of transitioned from one type of fishing to another. And like I said, I did quit for a few years myself. So I'm glad to be back into it though. I don't think I've got too much money wrapped up now. I don't think I can quit. That's the cold hard facts. I need to downsize with a lot of gear that I have. Had 3,000 John Deere workers today. Oh, gotcha. It went by too fast, brother. I missed it. Nothing better than going fishing after a stressful day. There you go, Dean. Or if you're at work, just leave halfway through and don't tell them to go fishing. I mean, that's the bad thing when you got to work and then go, because then you got to try to separate the two. Joseph says, I'm addicted to fishing. Going on my main fishing trip New Year's, I'm going to, for a week on Lake 50-pound carp. Oh, nice, man. I hope you get one. If you do, make sure you come back in the stream and let us know about it, you know. Definitely do that. Make sure you let us know because I'd love to hear about it. And I'm sure everybody else watching would. Love night fishing. Dean, night fishing is my jam, brother. That's my jam. I love to night fish. My favorite time. You know, the mosquitoes are bad in the summer, but we've just caught so many night fish at night. It's ridiculous. I was fully expecting. So when Justin invited us out here, from Carp Catfish, when he invited us on this trip, I was like, oh man, you know, Texas, it's going to be 80. We're going to night fish. It's going to be 80 degrees out there, be in some shorts and short sleeves. And I was sorely mistaken. The weather was nice. I guess like last week it was like 70. And I come from Indiana and just brought the cold weather down here. I want to sell some gear. Yes, I really need to. I really need to, Backyard Carp. Weather keeps up. Yeah, we'll be ice fishing. Yes, George. Yes. Be ice fishing soon. I mean, I won't be, but you guys will. I just can't handle it, man. Like I said, I'm scared of drowning, and I don't want to drown. I don't want to freeze to death. So 2 ways I don't want to go. So I don't want to put them together. And boy, that'd just be a hell of a time, wouldn't it? Get both of them at the same time. Whew. Fernando says, cold night, brother. It's freezing. It's freezing. It was spitting wintry mix here in West Virginia today. Yeah. I think I saw on the forecast for Texas down here. I may be wrong, but I could have sworn I saw that they were going to have possible snow flurries one day down here. Clayton, why don't you check on the food, bud? See if there's any food. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's cold. Like I said, I brought it down here from Indiana. So, and then
ladies need me to tap out with you while you go fix your burger.
tap. I mean, what? Take the stream over?
Well, I mean, you want me to fix your burger for you?
Oh no, I don't care. Yeah.
I ain't waiting on your ass hand and foot.
All right, guys, we'll let gonna be blind here. I'll put the mic over. I don't know where to. And that thing pops off there easy.
Just wait till you get my bill in the mail for this, my God.
Shit.
Celebrities don't come cheap, my friend.
I don't know if you can see, though. It might be blinding you. How bad is it?
That's not bad at all.
Cool.
I love your white microphones here. These fuzzy white mics are amazing.
You got the better one.
I done lost your windscreen. Don't worry, I'll take it off the bill that you owe me. I'm not a professional live streamer, y'all. Y'all have to bear with me. Oh, there it is. We done lost this fuzzy mic cover here. Let me ear rape you in a minute while I get that put back on. There we go. I done it again. You know what? He can fix his own damn mic cover when he gets back. Wind ain't blowing right now anyhow. Now it's burger time up there. I done ate mine. Can't leave his food sitting out very long though, because as cold as it is, it'd be froze again in no time. There's Adam Foster, Ty Kit, Stephen Chisholm. What's going on? I know, Jack Wiggles. You wait till he gets my bill. He's going to have sticker shock. There's Joseph, that guy. I think I'm caught up on there now. Derek Stein, I've made fun. As soon as I saw that hat, I made fun of it. I couldn't resist, man. And then once it got real cold last night, I was like, man, I might give you $50 for that hat. I'll tell you. It is freezing out here. There's Backyard Carp. What's going on? George Outdoors says you have the dream, taking over for Josh on his live stream. That is a pretty good job to have. I know, Adam Short, it don't affect hot air. That's all I blow out these days. There's Randy Shaw. No, Joseph, that guy, I don't ever get no gar. I've got a couple long-nosed gar, but I don't ever get no alligator gar. We don't have them where I'm from. Brett Anderson, Jimmy Lang says you having a good time. It's been cold. It'd be better if we get some fish, but it's been an educational trip if nothing else. I tell you, Stephen Chisholm, his hat looks like that. You ever see that movie back in the day, Grumpy Old Men? It looks like somebody up there. It reminds me of some Minnesota ice fisherman's hat. Yeah, that's what it looks like. William Harris, we've caught 8 million channel cats. That's been about it. Clayton got a nice buffalo last night and a common. Otherwise, it's been all channel cats for 2 days. It's been rough. We got one more day tomorrow, and hoping for the best. These fish, they got to eat at some point. They ain't gonna starve to death out here, so at some point they hopefully gonna eat our baits. There's QC Fishing Brian. George Outdoors. I'm full-time on YouTube, yeah. Calix. Yeah, we just got a bunch of channel cats today, Calix. Jack Wiggle says I'm bald and ears get cold. So Josh, me too. But I ain't wearing that kind of hat. I'll just freeze. We've got 99 people in here. Josh is all about that thumbs up, y'all. He loves to get a thumbs up. And he normally does giveaways and stuff at the ever 100 thumbs up mark. So I ain't telling you what to do, but if you ain't hit the thumbs up button, hit that thing for him. You might want to drop him a super chat or two, too. Because when he gets a bill in the mail for my services tonight, he's going to need all the super chats he can get.
I told you, if nobody gets the train started, it don't even get...
It don't even get out the station, does it? Jimmy Lang, my ass ain't camping. We're camping, set up stuff out here, but I went to the hotel last night about 9-ish because I got so cold I wussed out. And I'm going to be doing the same probably earlier tonight.
I was going to say, let's face it, we're just wimps.
There you go. All right, I'm handing back over the mic, y'all. My service is here done.
$100 super chat here in a minute, guys, because I can't afford this.
I told him, I was like, look, when he gets the bill in the mail, by God,
You'll have to just
sticker shock. I struggle with these things too.
On the regular go like I've got there, it don't even go back on. You got to really...
I'm gonna leave it here. The wind ain't blowing no way.
Yeah, I'll put that in my pocket so it don't go.
Y'all, hit him with some super chats. Oh my God, hit that thumbs up button.
Oh, all right.
That's my contribution.
All right. Buy us a burger, guys. Buy us a burger. Now, I'll show you guys what we got here. He said this one right here was even better, so we'll try it out and find out here. He said this was even better. All right, have a good one, Monster Hunter. Okay, yeah, see you, Monster Hunter. Hell, what'd I do with my soda there? I had a soda and I can't even find it. Well, I guess I don't have a soda now. I guess I don't have one. I guess I do not have a soda. Later, Monster Hunter, just have a good month. Yeah. See you, Monster Hunter. Brett says bye, Justin. He's already too far for me to holler at, guys. Oh. Middle rod. I know, Adam. I know. Middle rod, buddy. I think it's a turtle. I really do. Whew. That's the best kind of burger. Yes, sir. Homemade right there. Hey, you get hit with right there, too. Got a couple bags of chips. And get this. This one here's got like 3 chips in it. Or wait, is it this one? Maybe it's this one. This one's got just a couple chips in it. Turtle on the middle rod. You got it. Justin took your pop as collateral. He must have. No, I found it, guys. I found it. All right. I'm going to be critic review here. So, what a burger, trash. And let's find out about Austin's burger. There you go.
We got heat.
Don't be using that whole heater for yourself.
It's mine, damn it. He gave it to me.
I hope it goes back out.
If it does, I'm going.
It's 9:15 there. Yeah, it's what, 6:15 here then, I think. You mean a bag of chips or a bag of air with some chips? Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. There's a fish. Real fish over here. All right, let me get, where's my other light at? We'll get it on camera. Chat, there's a good fish over here. See my other light, son? Oh, it's right here. Chad, I'm gonna walk over here.
What the hell are you doing?
Did you tell him to bring the heater over here?
Oh my God, I told him I need that heater for 3 hours.
Oh man, you wanted to bring it over while you're reeling it in?
I want to be warm when I get back.
All right, let's get a big one.
We finally got something that ain't a channel cat here, folks.
Let's go.
It's at 11.
There you go. Clayton, you could probably bring the phone over here if you
I
want.
think he's went out there and gotten that,
That's fine.
that rope out there.
The big question is it a carp or a buffalo?
I think it's a carp.
It seems to be fighting like a carp.
Fast. Oh no!
Oh!
I see it.
I botched it.
No dice.
Amateur, folks. Amateur hour up in here.
Good
Oh,
thing.
you got it over
Yeah,
there.
he didn't
I'm talking to this
yeah,
camera.
they can hear you. They can hear you though.
Oh my God.
All right, guys.
Folks, I botched it. You didn't need to see it anyhow.
All right. Was it a carp or a buff?
I think it's a carp. I mean, it was really
Like a
fast.
carp.
Well, you think it was a good size?
You think it's a buff?
No, it was a carp.
Carp. It took off like a carp. All right, well, hey, that was eventful for a minute anyway. Let's get back on the food. Let's get back on the food, guys. Here, let me get that out the way. Let's go. All right, I'm going to get you guys. Let's see here. Get you guys on the rods for a minute. Get you like that. I'm going to eat my food. That way you guys don't have to watch me chew. Sure, nobody wants to see that anyway. Maybe not. I'm stuck. Whew. Yeah, you had something on over there that time. That was a real fish right there, guys. That wasn't a kitty cat. That was something else. What do you guys prefer? You guys like the rods only, or what do you guys prefer?
Where the gloves at?
Gloves? You can use mine for now. I'm not sure. I just had them a second ago. They're in the chair here. Got a dance. Oh, uh-oh. Got a dance. We got a super chat, bud. Give him a little money dance, or you want me to do it? Clayton wants me to do it. Here, I'll get out in the water and do it for you. All right, guys, look. So we got to break it down, right? You got to take the cash out the pocket. Look, right there. Make it rain, just like a strip club. Make it rain right there, guys, and give it a whoo, whoo. Let's go. Every fish Justin misses, we get a super chat. Let's go. All right. All right, man, I'm going to get me some food. Let's get it. Whew. All right, who dropped that anyway? I can't see it. Oh, man, chat's messing up here. All right, let's see here. We got, oh, Derek with the 5 spot. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Dancing will keep you warm. Yeah, you got it, brother. Keep us warm. Drop them. Let's go. Every new member we get. Super chat for every new member, too. Let's go. Whew, we're going to eat this burger down real quick. We can get you back on the face cam after that if you want it, or keep it on the rods. Either way. Good. It is just about the exact time that we caught the buff last night, so just about the exact time.
I think that one sounded like a common by the way it took off.
Definitely wasn't a catfish.
It could have been.
Joseph says, I'm pumped to see a buffalo. You and me both, brother. You and me both. You guys hear all the noises I make while I'm over here eating? Let's get it. Ooh. I'm pumped for that shower, is what I'm pumped for. Could be a sign they're turning on. There you go, Steven. Could be. Could be. Won't be long, though. It's getting cold quick, so. Vox says I'm stuck at work, but I had to check in. Thank you, Vox. Yeah, we've caught several catfish. Justin just lost probably a carp. Those channel cats must have driven Justin insane. They did. They did. I think they drove everybody insane, to be fair. 9'6", Warren. They're 9'6". But I'm a guy that, channel cats don't bother me too much. But holy cow. I mean, the amount that we've caught here in the last 2 days has been, it's crazy. It gets to a point where it's like, wow. Please leave me alone, catfish. And that's what we're getting now. That's a good thing. So, Adam with the $1.99. Not much, but it's more than. Well, thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Clayton, you want to give him a little something? Give him a little robot money dance or something.
The robot?
Give him the robot.
Dang. I can't believe to do that.
Woo! Was that a bait ball going out or a fish?
I can't move my hands to do it.
We need to take this to the Cowgirl Saloon down there and show some of that. Now, I don't know if that's like a restaurant or what that is. I'd stop in and check it out, but my wife would probably get mad. I don't know if it's a restaurant type deal or what. Who really hooked that carp? Clayton Rowe, yeah. Wife's gonna kick my ass. There was a guy at the gas station wearing a what he had, like a clown mask on or something, didn't he, bud? She gonna whoop me, guys. I don't know, Jimmy. It might be. I don't know. Right across from that is the gas station where the guy had the clown mask on, though. That was kind of odd. Texas in the summer is better. Yeah, I mean, you got to go when you can go, though. You know what I mean? That's true. That's true. Keith says, big buff time. Let's get it, Keith. Let's go, buddy. I'll be honest. I think next time I come down, it'll probably be spring. I might come in spring or maybe even like December, Go a few more hours south. Lake Fork has always been that's been the top place I've always wanted to go in Texas. But there are so many other lakes I've always wanted to fish. Sam Rayburn. What is that? Ladyburg, I think. There's just so many lakes down here. Middle of March, yeah, that would be the best time right there. Unruly, yeah, we've caught a bunch of catfish today. Patrick, you're not wrong, buddy. You're right. I'll try not anyway. Keith Doc Reed with the membership emojis. Nice, Keith. Nice. This is a busy road right here. I don't know how loud that is coming through the microphone, but this is a very busy road. That's the other thing about Texas, right? So the same kind of road where I live at, where the speed limit's 45, it's 70 mile per hour down here. It's wild.
After done eating, can we bait up the middle rod and the right rod?
Mm-hmm.
It's cold out, bro.
Let me see what Jimmy said there. I missed it. He said, by the sounds of the microphone, Justin's burger is better than Whataburger. Yeah. Austin's burger is way better than Whataburger. Glad you're in the South. Welcome. Thank you, Clint. I appreciate that, buddy. We'll have to come back again sometime. We will have to come back down. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. We will have to get back down here. Hopefully sooner than later. You know what I mean? Clint, since you're from Texas, what's your thoughts? Whataburger, smash or pass? What's up, Wendell? Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Clint says pass. My guy right there, my guy. That's what I say too. Not a fan. Not a fan. Texas is so big. It is. It's huge. Gigantic. I'm probably going to sound stupid here, but isn't Texas the biggest state? That's what she said. Yes. It's huge. Warms up so I can go fishing at least 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I hope so. Wonder how far you are from Allen, Texas. I don't know, Jimmy. I'd have to try to look it up. Try the Gulf of Mexico all year long. Yeah, I mean, even down here you can fish all year round. We just happened to come at a, just kind of a weird cold front moved in, so. You were to cut Alaska in half. Oh, really? That tells you how smart I am. Well, I think it'd be too hot in June, Patrick. Everybody says March is the best time down here. I believe it, Kind of like Del Holo. You got to go down there March, April, May. That's when the fish spawn. And Whataburger, you usually get the patty melt and onion rings with chocolate shake. Man, Warren, I had a bad experience. It was terrible. I probably won't go back. I may try In-N-Out. If I see one on the way home, I may try In-N-Out. They're like that everywhere, Metatron, everywhere. 48 carp and buffalo between my brother. Wow, that's good. What's up, John? Yes, that's where we're at. Freddy's is better than In-N-Out. Yeah, but you like Whataburger though. You like that. I don't know if I can trust that judgment. What's up, fellers? What's the story? Well, once upon a time, I don't know what's going on, Chris. Carp Catfish just streamed. Yeah, he's here with us, John. He's here. You just missed him. He was doing my stream while we got a burger ready. He's down here with us. He just missed a carp too. We've been waiting all day for that one bite. That's what makes it rough right there when you're fishing. When it's slow and you're waiting all day and then they get off, man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. I've had it happen way too many times. Good trip, bad trip? Hey, it's been great, Chris. Really, I mean, the weather's bad, but making memories, you know what I mean, brother? Yes, I think he does live in... I'm not sure what you meant there, Andy. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. When am I coming back home? Probably Saturday. Probably leave early Saturday. We'll probably fish. The guided trip is over tomorrow. I might fish Friday too. I'll see. Maybe it means the channels are full and the carp are moving in. I hope so. Harvey's is the go-to burger joint. Oh, okay, are you from Texas? Harvey's. I'll try to remember that. Race car. I see. I get that, Joseph. I get it. I had to take 5 trips to Texas before I finally got the big alligator gar. I mean, I'd take one of those too, to be honest with you. About 100-pounder or so. That'd be a blast, wouldn't it? That would be a blast. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We don't have alligator gar in Indiana. We got regular long-nosed gar, but we don't have any alligator gar.
I'm gonna sit in the truck for like 10 minutes.
Okay. Indiana, yeah, no kidding. Patrick, I'll tell you, man, with the way the weather's going, we may be done fishing for the rest of the year. It's possible. It's possible, man. Oh, you're in Canada, okay. Dang old fishing magician. There you go. But it's possible that we're done for the rest of the year after this. Unless the weather warms back up, you know. What's up, Back 40 Outdoors? What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. How was your homemade burger tonight? It was good, big deal. It's good. Like I said, I mean, after our experience with Whataburger, hell, I'll take this any day over that. I don't know, Derek. Maybe. Possibly. It's possible, brother. Well, the lakes freeze over bending lures, so I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. What's up, Trout Slayer? What's up, buddy? Oh, I know, Patrick. I know, man. It changes in a minute, but hey, I don't look for it to be like that this year. We've had a couple good winters in the past few seasons where, you know, got up to like 50 degrees in November, December, but I think this year we're getting hit hard early on, so. Going trout fishing, nice. Nice. I'm gonna pop this back around and we'll pop this around, get a face cam going on. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be live because it's friggin' cold outside, so it is cold. Clayton already went to the truck because he couldn't feel his hands again. I think he took my gloves too. I might give these a bait up. I haven't fully decided. I thought we'd probably catch a about 50 catfish on this set of rods right here for you guys. All right. Look at that. You see my breath right there. Whoo, man. What did we catch in the last hour? I don't know. It seemed like there was a couple channel cats caught over there. There was a good run just a few minutes ago. 30 degrees in central Ohio. I'll tell you, man, it's probably not too far off from getting into the 30s over here. Probably not too far off. Austin, say hi to Austin. Hey, Austin. Canadian Carpin is watching. They said hi. He said hey. He said hey. Canadian Carpin. Yeah, I was wanting to fish that spot you guys fished at down here, but it's blocked off to the yeah, no problem, but it's blocked off. You can't pull down there to it no more. That's originally where I was going to fish at. So we come down Saturday and then we fished Sunday. Whew. It was cold Sunday too, but last night, guys, holy cow, I can't believe how cold it's getting right now. Hand warmers for the wind. We brought a whole bunch of them, Vox, and we was using them last night. You got to shake them up, and they just didn't do much for us. Just didn't do much for us. Love you guys. I'm out. See you, Clint. Have a good rest of your night, buddy. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us, my man. Appreciate you. I need to get up there to Canadian Carpin holidays. That's a good little deal there. They got some big fish up there. Let's do it. Let's do it, back 40. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. It's cold here today. We have snow now. Yeah, we got some snow where I'm from in Indiana there too. But it's cold here too, buddy. It's cold here. Canadian Carpin. They want to know if you ice fish for carp. Does the guide camp when you guys go to the Jimmy? Yeah, he does. I wimped out last night, so me and Clayton wimped out. Justin wimped out. We all went. I don't know, about 9 or 10 o'clock. Went to a hotel, and yeah, Austin stayed right there in his bivvy. He's been here the whole time, I reckon. You can't see your breath, but you're being cold. Yeah, it's coming out there. Probably the light. Ted says, here, fish here. Yeah, it's a big trout right there. Trouser trout, got him. But whew, man, yeah, I'm just kind of winding down, guys. Whew, I'm cold and just winding down. We're gonna probably call it here in just a few minutes. Okay, time of year to catch cats. Charlie, this is, if you want to catch catfish, Texas, this time of year is exactly where you want to be, I'll tell you. Apparently, when you get a cold front in Texas, or maybe it's just all the time in Texas, I don't know, but you can catch all the all the catfish you want. I mean, all the catfish you want. They're plentiful down here. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. You could probably end world hunger right here. The best time of year for me is May. That's when the bite is on in the Ottawa River. I mean, March, April, May, that's good just about anywhere you fish at, you know, year round. That's kind of in the hotter climates. A lot of times it's still kind of, you know, in the 80-degree range, 90 degrees. But once you get into like Texas, everybody tells me down here in like July, August, they say it's almost unbearable. They say it's almost unbearable. If it gets too cold, I spark up a fire. Yeah, I'm going to spark up a hot shower at a hotel, Vox, if it gets too cold. I was planning on sticking it out late tonight too, but that's because it was warmer with the daylight out there with the sun out. Once the sun went in, I'll tell you, the only thing we got going for us right now is we don't have the wind that we had last night. That wind was just crazy. Big deal. Big deal. Oh man. You Ottawa, be there. I like that, man. Nice. Make sure not to shower too hot when you're still feeling cold. It can be really. That's the first time I've heard of that. Caleb says, what happened at Whataburger? I don't know if I took the picture on this phone or my other phone. I'll show you though if I got the picture on this phone. Easier to just show it. I do have it on this phone. I might have to turn the brightness down so you guys can see it though. So there's what I got at Whataburger, right? Let me block my face so it picks it up. Look at my fries. They're not even cooked. The onion rings were decent, but the fries aren't even cooked. Look at my bun. It's just a hard, stale, like McDonald's kind of bun, like 3-day-old. Just, oh man, it was rough. I mean, I know I complain a lot anyway, but for $30, I'd rather went to Walmart and got a box of donuts. Ice fishing is more leisurely, in my opinion. Warm hut, cold beer, yeah. I wouldn't know on that one. I would not know on that one. And Austin was telling me, remember I told you guys I thought I saw a pelican down here and you guys was laughing at me? He said there was pelicans that come down here. Looks like a bird you can break a concrete wall with. It was, honestly. I mean, no cap, it was. That was like, the bun was just terrible. And then the fries, think about that. You saw how white the fries were in there. I mean, they were just basically garbage. Clayton didn't even eat his food. He took like a bite or two of his burger and then he trashed it. It sucked. I powered through though. I ate as much as I could. Pelicans here in the middle of Phoenix. Believe it, I believe it. Oh, I believe it. Trying to feel it and see if that feels like a turtle or what. I don't feel his mouth on it now. Don't feel it. All right. We may break out these bad boys here coming up. May try these out before we leave. Might be a little bit bigger than the catfish want to mess with. Like I said, they're like 8 or 10 inch catfish around here, so nothing special. Testing 1, 2, 3 says I've seen them on the Outer Banks, North Carolina. 100-pound flathead. He swallowed it. He's just now sitting there. There you go. Go get you a shower and get some rest. And yeah, for sure, Jimmy. For sure. I'd like to get a good video, but I hate to film all the catfish, you know what I mean? I usually don't put catfish in the videos when we do one, so. See you, Keith. Good night, buddy. It was interesting, so I usually book through Expedia, right? And when I left the hotel, I said, hey, I'll probably be back tonight and tomorrow night. And they told me not to book through Expedia. They told me they'd match the rate that's online inside there so they don't have to pay a commission. I thought that was kind of funny. Most places I talk to about that, they will literally make you go through the travel website and it costs them a bunch of money. I don't know how much commission they pay, but they give you a room for less rate and they also pay commission. So perch fishing, nice. The only perch I've ever caught was the like the yellow perch, you know. Not very fun to catch, really. They usually gut hook themselves. Yeah, we're going to, guys. Like I said, We'll probably still stay. I'll probably just try to stay warm. I'll probably stick it out to about 9 fishing wise, 8, 9 o'clock. About like last night. Yeah. A lot of our best luck's been at night too. Want to catch a cutthroat trout? Nice. A yellow perch are fun to catch, in my opinion. They can get big here. 12 inches isn't uncommon. That's big for a yellow perch then? So I don't know what big is for a yellow perch. The ones we caught probably were like, I don't know, up where I live at, maybe 8 inches or so, if that. Like I said, they gut hook themselves almost every single time. Not very fun fish to catch for me. James says, are you fishing again tomorrow? James, I will be fishing tomorrow. I'll probably be fishing tomorrow, Friday. I probably won't fish Saturday. I may go check out Mill Creek because I might as well check it out while I'm down here. Cutthroats fight real hard. Nice. Yeah, I've never caught, I think I might have caught a rainbow trout one time. I've caught a burbot before, which is a colder climate fish. Kind of looked like a snake, looked like an eel kind of. Gut hook, like, yeah, they swallow the hook. At least for me anyway, Metatron. That's kind of the experience I've had. They pretty much swallow the hook, In Australia, they get 3-pound perch up there. Or what kind of perch are they though? Trout? Are they the yellow perch or? I mean, there's a few different types. Could be a completely different type, I know Australia, what's the weather like over there right now? You guys are in summer, right? That sounds awful appetizing, awful tempting. I don't think they're the yellow perch. Yeah, I don't. Trout says they are the yellow perch. Okay, wow. I hope you got monster buff during the trip. Mill Creek has some lovely commons. Yeah, James, I appreciate that, buddy. And I mean, I might just drive by and look at, Mill Creek just for something to do. Anywhere that's close by within an hour or so. It'd be fun to just get out and do a little scenic tour, I guess. I wanted to see some armadillos. That's what I was hoping to see. After that TikTok phase that everybody went viral on, armadillos keep digging. I wanted to get out and see an armadillo. Dillo, whatever you want to call it. We thought we'd see the longhorn steers up here, and I guess that's a little bit farther south too. Like I said, it's basically like Indiana, pretty much. Good point. I've never had a carp swallow. Yeah, carp don't swallow the hook, Steven. I'm talking about the perch. Maybe you and Clayton be able to hook up and take my bass boat to Little Rock, Arkansas. Down on my, yeah, I don't do any boating really, Patrick, to be honest with you, buddy. I appreciate the offer. If I was a boater, man, I'd take you up on that. Euro perch get even bigger, like Joseph was saying. Yeah, I believe it. There's a few different species of perch. Yellow perch, you're one thinking. In Australia, they're also called golden perch, but they're different species. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense there, Joseph. That makes a lot of sense, man. I was gonna say I ain't never really seen one that big around here, so, but that makes sense. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, I'm freezing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. Clayton's already in the truck. I got a bunch of crap I probably need to take to the truck anyway. I still got chips I got to finish out, so I think we're gonna call it anyway. Patrick says you can fish off her dock. Oh, there you go. Joe says pack it in, go get them tomorrow. Yes, sir. Only time I mouth hookups, but we'll probably still fish for a couple hours, but we're just going to pack it up and try to get warm. Listen, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in, hanging out. And hey, if you're watching this, you right there, I can see you, and you're new, make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification. That way you're automatically notified the next time we go live, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all. Possibly see you tomorrow. If not, maybe